Kill that. Kill that noise. Kill that noise. What's going on, everybody? What the hell is that funky? There's a funky light coming in over here. Funky. Okay, let's see. Because what do I want to do? I want to go here. I want to go here. Okay. Okay. Send that over to the chat. Okay. Go ahead and pin that. Okay. What else did I want to do? I want to do something, but I forgot what it is that I was going to do. Okay. Where is it? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's the one, y'all. Y'all. That's the one, y'all. So I'm here at my favorite truck stop, Loves. Having an interesting evening. Man, that hurt my ear when I did that. So yeah, I had an interesting evening, interesting day, interesting 2 weeks actually, if I'm gonna be honest about it. Because it's you guys, I'm gonna be honest about it. I got a problem. I got a leak. Yeah, I got a leak. I have a pineapple. That's what I have. I have a pineapple. But I don't see the stick that it usually comes with. So what am I gonna do? Am I gonna just do my fingers? Am I just gonna do my fingers? I don't think. Where? What the heck? Yeah, I'm not just gonna do my fingers like that, bruh. Bruh. I know I have at least have a spork. Yeah, I got a spork. There it is. Oh man, that's not a spork. That's a spoon. Where's my spork at? Man, well, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to finger it out. Oh, so I was coming out of St. Louis, Missouri, with my girl, Sexy Red, and I had I had something come up on my dashboard, a warning with red letters and a red border and all that good stuff, and a beeping sound. I got a notification that my truck was going to shut down to protect the engine in 60 seconds after that warning came up. 60 seconds. I'm driving, I'm on the highway, high rate of speed, 65 miles an hour. So got a little concerned. I stopped to check to see what was going on. I took an exit. Oh, but you know, I didn't reach that exit in 60 seconds now. So I had to do something. So I pulled over to the so shoulder, sorry, and waited for the counter to go, and the counter went away. Everything is back to normal. So I started driving again. But I I checked to see on my GPS if there were any truck stops available. Hopefully one with a mechanic. I found one. I forget the name of the town, but I pulled in, I parked, notified the repair shop of my company, notified. safety as well. I let them know what was going on. I popped the hood and I noticed that the reservoir for my coolant was low. The reservoir has a float inside, kind of like your toilet tank. As water's going into the tank, it's got a float. And are you kidding me? Right now? Seriously? Guys, let me put you on the microphone mic. Okay, so where was I? In the same place at the truck stop. That's where I was. Wise guy. Yeah, so peace and pineapples. Mm. So so we got the word. The repair shop and myself. I got the word. So when I go into the repair shop, they can't do anything until the following day. That's a lot of money to lose when you have to wait overnight and you have a delivery to make. That's not good. That's very, very bad in the trucking industry. But there it is. Uh, They couldn't find the leak. They assumed that it had something to do with the reservoir for the coolant. That's what they thought. So they replaced the reservoir, and after I left, I was happy that I could keep it moving and get to my delivery. But then it started again. All right, to make a long story short, it's been 2 weeks. I got to stop every 50 miles to pour a gallon of water in the coolant system. That's a headache because it's a process. I don't just pull over on the side of the road. I have to find a truck stop where I can refill my jugs in order to continue moving just in case. You don't want to be on the on the shoulder keys. You don't want to be on the shoulder while trucks are driving by you. Now, by law, trucks have to move over a lane so as not to drive by you so close. But apparently, a lot of cars didn't get the memo, even though they got signs on the highway that say that you got to move over. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Mm, mm. Hold on, what I do with my? I'm looking for my glasses, and they're right here. Yeah, you saw the title. Voulez, vous couchet avec moi? Yeah, Patti LaBelle, the singer, used that phrase in one of her songs. So, yeah, I borrowed it. How you like me now? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Voulez-vous? Yo, if you voulez-vous and why you doing this, man, listen, things can get hectic. Look at that, right? So check it out. Coconut juice and pineapple. I got a pina colada. Let's get some. Yeah. Yeah, this is my dessert. I try to keep it as wholesome as possible. The less processed, the better. Fruits do contain sugar, but the fruits have fiber in proportion with the sugar that the fruit has. So it's not so bad for you. Yes, live and in color, y'all. For reals. So dig it. So dig this inconvenience. It happens. When you're in the trucking industry, things like this happen. So I got to pull over every 50 miles, like I was saying before. Trucks, by law, have to move over a lane when there's somebody on the shoulder. However, a lot of people who drive cars apparently either don't know or don't factor that in while they're driving. So a lot of times a truck has to move over and they can't because there's a car alongside of them that don't even let them. They don't bother to slow down. They don't bother to do anything. They don't bother to speed up, slow down, give the truck a gap so that they can get in there. There's a driver that I do know that he followed procedure because when you can't move over, you're supposed to slow down. And that's exactly what he did. There was a cop that had somebody pulled over and he slowed down and a lot. And he kept it moving nice and slow. And in a little while, he saw the disco lights flash. That same cop that had somebody pulled over pulled the trucker over. License, registration, and insurance. What happened, officer? What happened? You didn't move over. That's what happened. Oh, but there was somebody in the other. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sit tight. I'll be right back and give him a super fat, greasy ticket. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. So whenever I have that issue where I have to pop that hood and fill that reservoir tank, reservoir, whatever that, yeah, I don't want to do that on the shoulder. I'd rather pull into a truck stop, not just any truck stop either, a truck stop where I can fill my jug with water, because that's another issue. I got to fill that thing and refill the jugs just to make sure I don't get caught out there. Life of a trucker, y'all. That's how it be. Hold on, hold on. Chill right there for a second. Okay. I had to plug something in because I was low on battery power. So here's something interesting. That's interesting, right? Yeah. But that's not the interesting thing that I was going to tell you about. The interesting thing that I was going to tell you about has to do with the 98%. Remember, I'm always talking about that 98% and the 2%, 98 and 2. Here's a certified 98 percenter, right? So I go on our YouTube channel, another trucker. This trucker seemed sensible for a while, but he was doing a live and he was far from sensible. Far from it. I guess when you're live, you don't have the privilege of editing out stuff. And yeah, he turned out to be no bueno. So I mentioned something to him, and he responds with, "You're a liar. You're a liar." Obviously, he was assuming things because I'm also a truck driver. So he was assuming something because I'm a truck driver. So what I said had something to do with something that was outside of trucking. He said, "No, you're a liar." Now, here's the thing, right? You're going to come out and be disrespectful like that because that was disrespectful. You're going to come out and be disrespectful like that. Well, you shouldn't. First of all, you should not be that kind of disrespectful. You should find out first and see if that person really is lying before you actually call them a liar. I mean, if you want to keep it respectful, that's how you should go about doing it. It's true, anybody can make a claim about anything, but before anybody opens their mouth and calls somebody a liar, hmm, well, should do some homework first, because calling somebody a liar is not a little thing. It's a pretty big deal. It ain't the first time it happens, won't be the last. However, I apply something that I learned when I was a broker, when I would listen and engage with entrepreneurs, wealthy entrepreneurs at that. You see, they have a particular mindset and they like to keep that mindset positive at all times. So when somebody comes at them sideways, they don't get defensive. They don't they don't look to hurt the person. They don't do any of that. They do hurt the person, but not consciously or deliberately. Remember, they like to keep it positive all the time. The way that person gets hurt, and it's their own doing, is that entrepreneur categorizes the person with the misconduct. I'm going to call it a misconduct, okay? They categorize the person with the misconduct, and once they categorize them, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That entrepreneur could be that one person that would have served as a mentor, that would have helped that person advance and advance greatly. But because you didn't know how to act, you didn't know how to control yourself when you opened that mouth, you just got categorized. They're not going to get defensive, they're not going to get offensive. They're just going to keep it moving. Oh, okay. There you go. I didn't get to see it. If you want to come up, come on up. Put me on, man. Put me on, broski, because I didn't see it. Yeah, they categorize. That's what they do. They categorize and they don't. Hey, thanks for checking in, D. That's what they do. And once you're categorized, that's it. It's a wrap. They're not gonna mess with you. If you encounter them again, they're gonna be pleasant as they always are. Remember, they're all about that positive vibe. They're gonna be gracious, pleasant, but they ain't messing with you. They are not messing with you. That's it. You've been you've been put in a box. You've been categorized. They're done with you. But it's something, it's that's something that I don't know. Right off the rip with you're lying. Oh, really? How do you know that? Yeah, heat and colors up in here. but they don't want to come up. It's all good. I got the pina colada going. Mm, mm. I'm dripping, y'alls. Woo! Got to put the whole thing in my mouth because if not, we'll try to bite into it. I'm gonna drip all over myself. Then what are people gonna say? Right. So that's how they do, man. That's how they do. Let's see. Oh, look who's here. Look who is here.
Hello, what's up?
Who that is?
It's me. How you
Hey,
doing?
Deacon. I'm doing good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Heat and colors up in the house. You saw that?
I seen. Look, I didn't get the notification that you was going live. You live on the
Yeah.
week. You live on the weekday. Is everything good? You all right?
No, no. I'm stressed out. That's why I'm here on a weekday. Look out, baby.
Yeah, listen, I wasn't trying to be nosy, but when I seen you live, I'm like, oh shit, what the hell going on?
Well, I'm glad you are nosy because I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I had to listen. You know, I have to come in and so. I'm sorry I missed your live Saturday, but I did
I
watch it.
know.
I did watch it all the way through yesterday. I
What'd you
did.
think of it?
It was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it
Holy
was.
smokes, I bit the side of my mouth when you said that, when I repeated what you said.
Listen, um, I've been busy all day today. I'm just now, I'm just now sitting down because I've been everywhere. I just got done cooking hamburgers, and then I did content. I did some more content earlier, and I had some
You
typical.
you cooked you some hamburgers?
Yeah, I didn't want none. I just cooked it. I just cooked it for the folks. I didn't want none.
Oh, you didn't eat it?
No, I didn't want none. I wasn't hungry. I'm gonna eat a little wine or me a little coffee. Either one. What's that?
Yeah, you want to know, don't you? Ha ha
It
ha
ain't for.
ha!
What is that?
That's a piece of pineapple.
Piece of pineapple.
Yep.
What's that in Spanish that you had up there? I can't pronounce that. You had something in Spanish. What is that?
Mm-mm. That was in Spanish.
What was in It was in Spanish. I couldn't understand that. I'm like, I keep forgetting. Sometimes I keep forgetting that you that you are Dominican and Puerto Rican
Right.
and you speak
And
Spanish.
and
I'm
black
like,
and black from the waist down. Look, check this out. That's French.
it's French.
It's French, and your homegirl sang it. You just spoke about her. That's why I picked that phrase, because you spoke about her on your video about what she did
You talking about
to.
Patty, Auntie Patty?
Yes!
Oh yeah, Patty.
Voulez, vous couchet avec moi ce
Lady,
soir? Yeah,
what
lady, yeah! That's the
yeah,
song.
I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I'm so sorry. I didn't
No,
understand.
well then look. It's so when you see the title, now you know. Now you
I,
know where I got it from,
I know now.
and it's in French.
Look, you actually
Want
gonna
me?
be you actually gonna
Want
be
me to-
surprised. You actually gonna be surprised when I tell you this. I actually did a cooking video today.
I know you did.
I did a cooking video. I
I
was
know you did. I didn't comment, but I know you did.
Yeah, I did a cooking video. Yeah, that was me cooking. I know I put a lot of seasoning. I'd like to make sure it was seasoned. It wasn't for me, but
Listen, I don't like that bland food, man.
me either. And I know I
That food.
don't and I know I don't need it because I got my cholesterol and stuff. But hey, I don't like no bland food.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna provide you with a secret that maybe your doctors ain't telling you. Now, don't let's not let. Hey, I'm a truck driver. That's what I do, right? But I know some things from other people, not me. I didn't make this up. I didn't do the research, but they did. So check this out, D. The two things that are actually destroying you aren't the seasonings. It's the type of oil and sugar. Canola oil and anything derived from seed oils, those things are destroying you along with the sugar. It's just destroying your cholesterol, destroying your blood pressure, destroying your blood sugar, man. That's what it is.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I got brown sugar now. Like I'm using brown sugar in my coffee. I don't use
All
that.
sugar, all sugar. And if your liver is already compromised, you ain't even supposed to be eating this right here. You ain't even supposed to be eating fruits.
Oh well, I tell you one thing. I ain't giving up my fruits. I love my bananas and pineapples. See, I'm telling you, like I noticed, like the doctors want to tell you what they want to tell you and want to give us these medication and stuff, but they can get
Because that's big money.
more money in their pocket to make themselves richer. But I tell you,
More money.
they ain't gonna get rid of me too easily because I'm healed. I'm healed.
They're trying to
I'm
get
woke.
more money.
More money. I
More
didn't.
money.
I sure didn't get the notification that you was going
A
live.
lot of a lot.
I guess I did, but I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with this phone.
See?
The Heat and Color says raw sugar cane meat. I love the raw cane sugar.
Well, he wants to be Kane though. Ha ha!
Wait a minute. He said
Woo!
I love my banana. I don't like oranges. Oranges is, but I like
You gotta
apples.
read between the lines with what they're saying.
Wait a minute. Raw, real sugar cane meat, please. Bananas are high in fructose, glucose, gross. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
loving. I've been liking bananas for a long time, but they can keep that kiwi though. I don't like kiwi. I don't eat that.
You don't eat the kiwi?
Kiwi is nasty.
You want that banana though, right?
Now see, I'm now see, I like bananas. It's one of my favorite fruit. No, don't think
Well,
of it like that.
I ain't say nothing. Oh,
See,
the
I,
professor's in the
I
house.
set myself up. Oh my gosh, I set myself. Miss Professor here. How you doing,
Yeah.
Heat and Color? I meant to speak. How you doing, Miss Professor? I was not prepared.
Well, I ain't
I
saying
was not
nothing, Professor.
prepared to. Uh,
I ain't saying nothing wrong. I ain't saying nothing wrong.
you been listening to R.
With a
Kelly,
little,
ain't you?
yeah, hey, remember that? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that R. Kelly song.
Hey, this coconut juice right here has the pulp.
Is it
I mean,
good?
it says it right there with the pulp.
Oh, let me tell you, I tried coconut water when I was a senior in high school in my
Yup.
zoology class. I spit that water right out because that
What?
I spit that coconut water out in my zoology class because
Oh my goodness, coconut water is so good for you. It's so healthy.
oh no I spit that water out. I'm like we ain't doing
Hook it up, Homestead in the house. Hey, Homestead, how'd you do with the remaining plants outside? Yo, Homestead is out there in Dallas, and they're getting a freeze on, and she had to take her plants up in the house. Man, it's that cold.
oh yeah. Listen, it
Bananas
listen.
should be bananas should be consumed in moderation. You see, D, you gotta you gotta moderate that banana consumption, man. Look, the professor's even breaking it down. Oh man, she had to leave a few out.
I
Okay, you got most of them in though. Got those peppers in. I wonder if you got the tomatoes in.
I don't eat tomatoes. Not if they
Oh my
ain't
God, tomatoes are super good for you.
green. I like fried green tomatoes, but I don't like red tomatoes. Mm-mm. Not on my burger. No
What? That's what I meant, Professor. What are you talking about? Ooh wee. You all right, D? Are you about to stick your finger somewhere again?
no,
Yeah, looks like you
You
are.
ain't no.
Yeah.
You're not finna set me up
Uh-oh,
again.
thick kitchen. Coconut milk. Yeah, coconut milk. This is fire.
I can't see. Never mind.
Can't see? Open your eyes. Look, now you got me sticking my finger.
I am not
Uh,
doing anything.
the professor says she eats tomatoes when they are mixed in with something. Oh, I don't like them
Where she
on,
say it? I don't see it.
on your sandwich. You don't like it on your sandwich? What?
I don't see it. I don't see it where she
You don't
said
see it?
it.
Let me put it up. Let me put up Homesteads first, because says yes, and all the plants being brought in the house is causing a big problem. Ooh, my husband is very angry about the plants in the house. Yeah, he's always angry. Yeah, Homestead, that's an angry man. What's going what's going on? The professor said, I don't understand how people can eat red tomatoes by themselves with salt and pepper. Nasty. Steve, that's
Nasty,
nasty. You
nasty,
too? D, you think that's nasty? For
nasty.
reals?
Red tomatoes in general is nasty.
Oh my
And
goodness.
ketchup.
Dick Kitchen wants me to put my finger on the banana. Wow. Nope. A professor says nope. Tomatoes are nasty on burgers and sandwiches.
Ugh, and ketchup
Nasty.
too. And ketchup too. Ugh.
No, you don't put ketchup on your cereal? Oh
Ketchup.
man, you're
I don't
behind.
eat. I don't eat ketchup. What you say?
On your cornflakes?
I
Oh
don't eat
man.
that. I don't eat no ketchup.
Homestead said I have to leave all the tomatoes outside. Oh no! But they're easy to
No,
grow,
hey
and can
people.
we can start okay in the spring. Okay, okay. I started to panic when I first read that. Oh my! But nah. But if they grow easy. Uh oh, D. What are you laughing at? Huh?
Listen,
What you laughing at?
I'm just laughing at what you said. I ain't starting.
Me?
I'm trying to
Oh
be
my
good.
goodness. Uh, the professor said I can eat ketchup though.
Ooh
I
no.
like it with my fries. You
Ooh
don't
no.
put ketchup on your fries, D?
Give me ranch or barbecue sauce. And I don't even eat barbecue sauce, but give me ranch or mayonnaise. Some,
Some mayonnaise, right?
Give me ranch. Give me ranch on my fries. I
You don't
don't
want you
like
don't want that
ketchup.
man you don't want that mayonnaise on your.
I eat mayonnaise on my burger. Just mayo.
That's what I'm talking about. You put some mayonnaise on that. Where'd the professor
And I like
go?
hot sauce.
Honey mustard on the go fries. Professor, where'd you go? I just put tapped you in. Do it again.
Cause I do not eat. I do not. Baby.
Professor, moan back. What happened? I just tapped you in and you disappeared. Oh, you're here?
Oh Lord, they left me up, y'all. They left me up. Hey y'all. I guess they'll be back. They left me up in this. Oh, there they
How
go.
come I can't see you? You see the professor? I don't see the professor.
Y'all left. There she go. Y'all left me up by
Oh,
myself for a few minutes.
oh, okay, okay, yeah, because I panicked.
I'm like, damn, what's the hell going on? Hey,
Yeah, the
Mr.
kitchen,
Felton.
all this food talk got you going crazy, huh? Professor,
Yes. I
D
still
wants
got.
some
He wants some what?
mayonnaise.
I eat mayonnaise on my burger. Just mayo. Just mayonnaise. That's all. Cause
You
I don't.
don't eat mustard either, boo boo.
Not necessarily. Nope. If honey
That ain't
mustard,
right, D.
He
honey
ain't right for
mustard,
that.
honey
That ain't
mustard,
right, D.
honey mustard, I make an exception for that. But Not regular
You
mustard.
don't eat that mustard?
Honey mustard. If I'm eating chicken nuggets or chicken strips,
What do you want on it? Mayonnaise?
mayonnaise, or if it's a ranch burger, give me ranch or something.
Oh wow.
Professor, cut it out. I know you're laughing. I can't hear. I couldn't hear you laughing, but I know you're laughing.
But but if I but if I may say this though, y'all saw another side of me today that y'all never saw before. Y'all of me of me
Another side.
like when I was cooking. Y'all never
Oh,
saw that
because
side
I
of me
saw I
before.
saw your backside. Yeah, when you were doing them squats. Yeah.
Get off of that.
Stop.
Get off of
You
that.
stop acting up.
Get off of it.
You ridiculous. You acting up.
Acting
This
the fool.
that is over with.
That's past tense now.
Does
Yeah.
Homestead show you how to grow stuff on their channel? I got to get back to growing my zucchini this year.
Yeah, go check her. She's got her garden and she's got peppers. She's got tomatoes. She's got a
Good.
papaya tree.
I
She
can
got a papaya tree.
Tomato.
Texas,
Ugh,
yeah, Texas can do papaya. See, you know
Yeah.
that ain't gonna work in Washington State though.
baby.
No, but I'm gonna tell you right now, they're going through a freeze right now. She had to take that papaya tree inside because
I
if
bet
not,
her
it's gonna
husband was
die.
not that papaya stank too. That thing
It'd
is
be
rank.
stanking.
Yeah, it be rank and stank. It tastes good, but it's
Mm.
It does stink.
ooh, avocado on a burger. Yes, it's delicious. Egg,
I don't eat. I don't
no
eat
egg.
avocado. I don't eat eggs.
You know
I
how
don't.
people put that on runny egg on a burger? That's nasty. As soon as I
No,
see
I
it, I
don't like
want to
that
throw
runny egg.
me
I
eat
let
that
them know
runny egg.
straight up.
Yep, me too.
No,
Don't give me no runny egg. If I see it, I won't eat it. You know how it runs down. Oh, it's so nasty.
no.
Speaking of eggs, when I was on vacation,
Yep.
and when I was in this restaurant, we were eating breakfast, and one of my folks they ordered an egg. You can tell the difference between the cracked fresh eggs and the eggs that they have in a little bottle. They like a little liquid.
Like the carton, yeah.
When I tell you, when I saw them eggs, even though I don't eat eggs, I was like, oh hell no. I know damn them eggs a little too yellow and they a little too dry. I know you ain't
You
gonna eat
you won't
them.
eat them. You won't eat them even if you put mayonnaise on them.
I sure won't.
You won't eat an egg salad sandwich? You don't like egg salad?
Oh no, no, ma'am. I don't like
You
eggs
don't.
in
Stop
You don't like.
yoking.
You stop yoking.
I, I don't like eggs
You
in
don't like.
general.
You don't like deviled eggs either.
Oh no, ma'am. I never eat them for the holiday.
Oh wow.
What?
I can't make them.
What?
I cannot make them. My husband eats eggs, but he don't like no boiled eggs. I cannot do
You
deviled
don't like
eggs.
boiled eggs?
I
Boiled
do, but my
boiled eggs
husband don't.
stink.
Oh, they good for you though. I love them. That's my favorite
Yeah,
protein.
boiled egg. Oh, look, I'm gonna give you a recipe. Don't go telling nobody.
Okay.
But
I'm
look, the
scared.
way my mom used to hook it up. Now, of course, ain't no half cooked boiled eggs now. They got to be completely all the
Cook.
way.
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
way cooked. No runny,
all the
nothing.
way. No, no
All the way.
running, nothing. All the way.
Yep.
So what she
Look,
used to do was she used to cut it up in like each egg was like cut up into at least half.
Right.
And what she would do is she would put vinegar and olive oil
ooh,
along with some salt. What?
I gotta try that.
your
Like
Oh,
regular
mom.
white, like
and
regular white vinegar.
yeah, with olive oil and salt. If you can add garlic if you want,
Oh, we
garlic
that
powder.
sound. Oh, that sounds
I
good.
can I can cook.
Oh,
I can cook some
Ooh,
eggs. I can cook eggs.
you just ain't gonna eat them though.
No, ma'am. When I cook eggs, I know this probably too extra. When I cook eggs, I put my butter in there, let it melt, and then I crack my eggs open in there. Then I get my little seasoning. I put a little seasoned salt, a little pepper,
how
and
about some mayonnaise?
uh I put a little I put a little, onion powder, something different, and put like some
Little
cheese,
something, something.
little some, but I don't eat them. But
I gotta look up Fit Kitchen too. They do turkey burgers. I like those, but my husband don't. But one thing I'm gonna make y'all mad about, y'all still got this migraine. But anyway, one thing I will not eat, absolutely not, is grits in no form. No.
Oh, well, do we
Eat
have something
what? Eat
equivalent to
what now, Mr.
grits?
Felser?
I don't eat grits.
Oh, you don't like grits?
Heck no, don't give me no grits. My mom cooked a big old pot of grits when I was a kid, and my brother and sister tore them up, and I sat there and let them sit there. She got so mad at me. I filled up on bacon that morning. I'm like, I'm not eating them grits no more.
So you was
I can
while you was watching them eat that, you snuck over to the bacon side and just tore that up.
Stir that up, yeah. I'm not eating them grits, and then people
Yo, the
mix
professors,
with eggs. It's so nasty.
professors know.
I don't like.
And mayonnaise on it.
Don't play.
No shrimp and grits. I won't do it.
Shrimp and grits do not belong together. I'm
What?
sorry.
Who
They
the hell
don't.
makes shrimp and grits? Come on,
They're
They,
professor. Who does that?
they don't
no, there
belong
are people.
together. That's tacky.
But DeAndre know what I'm talking about. There are people in the South who sell shrimp and grits as a dish.
Oh
I
yeah.
would
Oh
Oh
hell
yeah.
no.
Yeah,
I
they
wouldn't
do.
eat it. I
You
wouldn't
Yo,
eat.
D. Homestead is asking you a question there, man.
hold
Yeah.
on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Hold on.
It says DeAndre, what part of the egg you don't like? The taste or just the ideal that you're eating an egg?
Well, I'm a texture person. I just don't.
Okay.
Basically, I don't like the texture of it, and I think what got me off the egg that I didn't like the egg is because of the yolk. Is because when I was little and when I was in church, our church used to cook breakfast, before service started in the church, and I had got a bad experience with it, and I was like, ooh, it traumatized me.
What happened?
What happened?
I want to
Them,
know.
them egg,
Inquiring minds.
Yep, I want to know.
them. Look, I'm telling you, them eggs, they just didn't taste right, and the texture was weird. It seemed like they weren't even real at all. It's like they used them eggs that you get at the WIC place,
Oof.
at the
What?
health, at
Wick
the health,
eggs.
at the health department, and you gotta pour them. The eggs that be in the bottle. They pour them up in there and just let them cook.
Oh, that's oh.
And it
Cooked eggs. Ew.
traumatized me so much. Homestead, I hope I answered your question. I hope I answered it the best way I
He
could.
I,
feels
I
the
think I,
same way.
I
But
think I think Homestead wants more details.
them eggs is disgusting. I just don't like the yolk because I feel like if an egg is runny, I'm like, who eats runny eggs?
I
Like
agree with you.
basically you still eating a raw egg in the white part.
So you mean to tell me that if they serve you an egg and it's got legs, you ain't eating it because it's
I'm
gonna run?
sure I ain't eating it.
Because it's gonna run?
I don't eat nothing that's alive. It's got to be dead.
I
I
feel
didn't
the
say it was.
same way about angel hair pasta.
Oh yeah.
What?
I can eat spaghetti, but angel hair to me when it touches my tongue feels like eating worms. I can't do it.
What are you saying?
I'm
What?
saying I'm saying I'm not dealing with that angel hair pasta.
Come on, Professor Angel Hair, you ain't gonna do it?
Nope.
Oh man, that's it. Listen, I'm gonna invite you to dinner one day.
No, you
It's
not.
gonna
Mhm.
be
Not for no angel
yes, I
hair.
am.
No, you's
Yeah, it's
not.
gonna be all angel hair. I'm
Uh-uh.
gonna sit
I
there,
come to
eat
dinner.
the whole thing.
No,
I
you
don't
cooking
like
that
angel hair.
yeah, screw that. You gonna make me some Dominican food. Y'all don't want no angel
Oh,
hair.
you ready for
Hey Miss
that? You ready for
Nikki.
that?
Yes,
Nikki
yes.
P's in the house.
Hi, Nikki P. You gonna make that Dominican
Listen,
stuff.
you ever seen Lucy whip up some of that stuff?
Oh, she be tearing it up.
What?
They need to go get subbed to Lucy for real. You want to talk
Yeah.
about some good American and Dominican food? Lucy on play.
Ooh. On my next Saturday Night Live, because I'm using my phone right now.
Yeah.
When I use my laptop, I can showcase the different pages, but I can't do it on the phone. So on the next Saturday Night Live, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna showcase her channel so everybody can see it.
Yep.
Hey,
Lucy.
Nikki P. Nikki
Yeah.
P's waving at us, y'all. Wave back.
Hey Miss Nikki.
I miss Nikki.
Hey, so Dominican food. Ooh, oh my god, oh
I
my
want some
god.
Dominican food so bad, bro. It be looking
Cuban,
so
the
good.
Cubans, Puerto Ricans, they all be
Oh,
cooking the same.
listen. I know the Puerto Rican food be popping. I already know.
It ain't
Yo,
the
D.
exact same though.
Now they got a couple of minor differences. They're minor though. I'll tell you what I don't like when I go to Puerto Rico. They got that milk and rice thing. Ooh, I can't stand
Ooh,
it.
I bet that's nasty.
It
Ooh,
is nasty. Hot milk and rice with
that's
salt. That's it.
with
Who eat that
salt. That's
shit?
so
With salt.
nasty.
Who eat that
That thing
shit?
is nasty. That thing is nasty. Oh
Ev-
man,
e- Everybody's so creative.
well listen, I don't like their creativity. Okay, y'all,
Baby,
they can keep that
no.
creativity. I do not like that rice milk and salt. Yo, my sister
That's
served me that thing.
nasty. That's
I
nasty.
got slapped upside the head. She said, "You better eat it, cause ain't nothing else." I said, oh
My mama
man.
did that. I never told y'all one time. We were at my aunt's house and they cooked some chitlins, and y'all know what those
Oh
are.
man.
You said
No,
We
that's
eat
chitlin.
that too.
no,
We make that too.
but listen what I'm saying though. They took some of that canned cheese whiz and put it on top of it.
Oh no.
The chitlin.
Oh.
Yeah, they took that canned
Oh.
cheese. I hate chitlins anyway. And so mama, that's all we getting for dinner tonight. I ran across the
Uh-uh.
street and ate and filled up
Oh.
on plums. I didn't eat it.
Where's my
Now,
container at?
I draw the line. Listen, y'all might drag me. Y'all might drag me, and I completely understand. But I did eat me some chitlins for Thanksgiving. I ain't gonna lie, they were good with hot sauce. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bet your
Listen,
house was
we eat,
funky.
yo,
Oh no,
stankin'.
oh no, oh we had incense lit and candles and everything. I did that.
Yo, we make gizzards, pig
I love
ears,
gills, fried
pig
gills.
feet,
I ain't eating no
pig
pig feet.
snout.
I ain't
No,
eating no snout
that's too
either.
much.
That's
That's too
too
much.
much.
Yo, pig booty. What?
No, I ain't
I
eating
don't
pig
eat that shit.
booty.
Yo,
We
y'all won't eat. Y'all won't eat no pig booty with the boiled bananas,
Hell
boiled green
oh
no.
bananas.
hell no.
Who want to eat ass? I don't. Hell
That's how your
no.
breath will be. Your breath will be stinking like ass.
No. Mm-mm.
Yo,
I don't want to eat no damn.
ain't enough
Mm-mm.
toothpaste to take that funk out your mouth. Ooh, wait,
Get get them damn mouthwash. Better yet,
booty
get Clorox
stank,
and rinse your mouth out.
I'm
You
not
want
eating
to
booty
no.
stink.
I'm not eating no ass of any kind. I'm sorry.
No.
I ain't never done it, and I'm not going to.
Boo
Uh-uh.
boo.
No,
Nah, they don't. They don't really cook the ass, but
I'll crack me
Mm-mm.
up.
yo,
I,
could you imagine the parasites on that thing? Boot butt parasites? Oh man, nah, we can't do that. Booty. Well, we do make pig
Anybody
feet.
else in the chat?
Yeah, there's a few
pig
people
feet.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said pig
So
feet?
pig
Yeah,
feet,
but
yeah, they
we don't eat. You eat the pickled pig's feet, don't you?
I don't eat pig
no,
feet.
no, no. They make a stew with it.
Oh no, I didn't even know that was a thing. I only knew about pickled pig's feet, and
Oh,
I
they
ate that
no,
when I
they
was a kid and didn't know better. I had pig's ears when I was a kid.
yeah, we
I
make
ain't.
pig
That's
ears.
nasty too.
We
Yeah, I
make the
don't do that.
pig's ears and we eat it with the boiled green bananas.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, I'm
They chop it
finna.
up, make like a salad with it.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
No,
And they
no,
serve it hot too.
That's so nasty. It's a hot, nasty ear salad.
Ooh. You hear what I'm saying?
I know them. I know. Listen, no offense. No offense when I say this, Solomon. I don't mean no offense. I'm trying to make this sound respectful, but I know, I know the Puerto Ricans be having trouble when they be going to the bathroom. I'm just gonna
Oh,
say,
you
and all
try
that.
so hard. You try so hard to be respectful, D.
I did. I tried. I tried. I tried.
Listen. You don't want to go into the bathroom after they're done. I'm letting you know right now.
Oh
Is it that
wow.
bad?
What?
Is
Is
it,
it
Is it
that
that?
bad?
is it that bad?
Listen, when you open that door and the light is on, take a good look at the light. You're gonna see waves coming off that light bulb. That's from the funk.
And that is why I do not like to use public bathrooms. That's
Yo,
why I
me,
try
me,
so much not
you
to.
gotta
me
walk in
too.
there with a torch. You gotta set that whole bathroom. Nah, you know what? Don't light no matches around that thing because it'll blow up. Legit. Yeah. They're gonna that thing
Oh,
will ignite. That whole room will ignite. That's yo. Listen. I,
I don't heard
Lord.
enough.
Yeah, nah. You don't want to do that. You want to let
Mm-mm.
that thing air out. You tell them. If you ever invite somebody who just ate that to your house, you let them know. You see them walking in that bathroom, you ask them, what are you gonna do? If they say number two, then you give them instructions. Just let them know. Listen, you leave that window open at all times. Don't forget the courtesy flush. Now, if they're gonna give you a courtesy flush, it's probably gonna be about 3 or 4 courtesy flushes. You gotta leave that window. You gotta leave that
Mm-mm.
window, and that's just for one log. That's just for one log. That ain't for multiple logs now. Listen, once they start firing off those ass rockets, listen,
That's eating up all them damn burritos.
hey, that window better be open. That window, matter of fact, you leave your house, or step out your house and walk around back and see if the window's open or not. Because if it ain't, yeah, you might have to start scrapping with your visitor. Yeah, you might have you might have to just
Child.
a hook to the chin, baby. Because listen, that right there, hey, that's like some kind of threat. Yeah,
that's what I
that's like
miss
some.
about that's what I miss about COVID-19 because Washington State wasn't playing with them public restrooms during COVID.
Oh, okay.
Them craps better be clean. Yep.
That's how it
They gotta
was when
be.
I was at the grocery store. I used to work at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I would not use that bathroom if I had to use it
They
if
gotta
it was not
disinfect that
clean.
thing.
Yep, I'd squat if I had to. I hold it like DeAndre. I'm not.
I ain't gonna use too many public bathrooms. Let me hurry up and get to my house so I
That's
can
how
do.
I feel
Listen,
about it. Yep.
I don't even approach. I don't even get closer. I stand about 1 foot away and just launch them. That's it.
Let me look. Can I tell y'all something? Can I tell y'all a little short story? Now you is cutting up. But may I tell y'all a little short story?
What?
When when I was working at the grocery store,
Yeah.
they had called me in on my day off, which was on a Saturday. I'd be off on Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh.
They
Oh,
called me
Ooh.
in because these workers did not want to
That
come
ain't
in.
right.
The chitlins did not want to come in
What?
when they were supposed to. Them chitlins. That's what we say in the South for kids, chitlins.
them
Oh,
chillin'.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, them children, they didn't want to come in. They didn't want to work anyway. They asked me, did I want to come in? I said, hell yeah, there's extra money in my pocket, shit. So I didn't mind. I wasn't doing nothing. I drunk me some beer when I got off. But they put me on bathroom duty when it was time to close down.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
like, they were like telling me, this is how you clean the bathroom. I told them, I said, listen, I'm grown. I know how to clean the bathroom. I'm black. That's how I was raised. I know how to clean the bathroom. When I tell you, I got that damn Clorox and I start spraying, spraying, spraying,
Oh my
spraying.
God.
Listen, it was strong, but guess what? I ain't play that. I had that bathroom smelling like bleach and I wiped them side of the toilet. Cause let me tell you, I learned this.
Oh my
If
God.
yo
Use that bleach and nobody was able to breathe. They couldn't breathe inside that bathroom, huh?
they lived. They lived. But let me tell you, the most important part of the bathroom, in my opinion, in public is the toilet. And if it ain't clean on that side, the toilet ain't clean. In the bathroom, it ain't clean. I don't
I
care.
agree with that. Yep.
I don't care if the floor mop or shiny or anything. If the side of the toilet ain't clean and
It ain't.
inside the bowl, toilet bowl ain't clean, the bathroom ain't clean because the
Yep.
toilet is what makes the bathroom, to my
That's
opinion.
true. Yep.
Look at what Homestead said, right? Today at work, we had a coworker who said she has COVID.
Oh Lord.
She was showing pictures on her phone of a positive test. She said the job told her she had to be there.
That's
That would be the
garbage.
day
Ain't
that
no
I
that.
would have
Yeah.
to resign.
Me too, cause my I ain't
And
wearing.
she said, I ain't wearing no mask. So there.
Oh, listen.
She's
Just let
spreading
her
love.
stay at home. Yeah, let her leave that love at home. Why do folk gonna make her go into work? That's garbage.
Yeah.
These
I'm
Yeah.
companies really don't care about nobody.
They don't
I'm
care about
like,
nobody. They want that profit. They want that money.
the thing with me is like, why would you tell a person that they still had to come to work and they got COVID? It's like they putting everybody else's life at risk.
Yeah. They are. And they're
Because
not caring.
when I worked at the grocery store, we had customers. I got to be careful what I say on here. We had customers of all community, well, other communities that would not wear no mask, and we were well. I ain't tell them nothing because they would have got smart with me. I would have got smart with them back. I don't care. But they would tell them, sir, ma'am, you gotta wear your mask. And they'll be like, well, I got the vaccine shot. I got the booster. And I'm like saying to myself, if you don't go out that damn door and put on your damn mask, better yet don't come in this damn store. Because I ain't got
I got you.
time
What'd you tell
to
them? I
be
got your
getting
booster
sick.
right here. Here go your booster.
It was
Get up
coming.
out of here.
It was coming because I wasn't playing. Like, you putting all our lives at risk. Because if I get sick from COVID, you're playing with my money. And I don't play about my money.
Now,
I don't play.
Homestead says, she said, if enough of you guys go upstairs and complain, maybe they'll send me home. Me? What about us? Everybody got contaminated. Everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. Hell yeah. What?
Oh,
Hold on, y'all.
Because I got both vaccines. I got both vaccines. Like for me, it was different. Like the last one I took, the effects of it was I started shaking, getting cold shivers. I didn't know what was going on. I went to bed early that night, and I still had to get up early in the morning and go to work the next day. I don't know how I did it, but
I caught it. I never got the vaccine, but I caught it.
yeah, I
And when I
caught it
did,
twice without the vaccine.
yeah, I caught it twice. But that first time I caught it, it was so bad. I called my son and let him know, listen, I don't know if I'm going to make it. So I need you to take care of a few things, okay? And I gave him a list of things to do. And he said, what? What are you talking about? He says,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really. Listen, I would take 2 steps and I had to stop and rest.
Yep.
And I had to, I felt like I was going to drop right there. And it wasn't out of being dizzy. You know how you get, if you ever got dizzy, you know what I'm talking about. But I
Yep.
wasn't dizzy. I just felt like I was just going to drop. It's like, what the hell is this?
Yep.
that's how it was for me.
Super cooties. I ain't never felt like that in my life. Ever. Even after getting my butt whooped, I never felt like that.
Me either. That first time I caught it, I went back home, had just got back to Washington from my grandma's funeral. She was my last living grandparent. I just thought I was tired. Next thing you know, I woke up that next morning on a Saturday. It was like the week of 4th of July, like somebody punched me in the face.
Oh, damn.
And I felt like my whole body, like a few people gang jumped me with aluminum baseball bats. That's how bad I felt. And so my husband, at the time we had issues, but anyway, he comes up to me and says, I'm going to get the thermometer. He's like, you got a temperature of 103. Let's get to the hospital.
What? That's high for an adult.
It is. And so I went in and the guy told me, no, we can't give you the vaccine now, but you got COVID-19. I'm like, dang, I ain't never had this COVID. I was mad too. When I tell you I went back home Saturday, ate some soup. Next thing I know, it was Monday. It went that fast.
Oh, damn. Let me tell you something.
Bad.
I felt like I had.
Yep.
I felt like I had COVID-19 and a half, man. That shit. That's a terrible. Oh my God.
I think I had it too. I had it one time when it started.
Homestead had it. She said I had it one time when it was first started in 2020. I couldn't eat for 10 days. What? I was so weak and tired, and back pain and body aches, and I lost 20 pounds. Damn. Did you ever find it? Look, that shit is serious. And I don't want to ever get this again. Yeah, I don't blame you.
The second
Professor,
time was mild. Yeah.
Yeah, you were about to say something, but I interrupted. I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, from that Saturday to that Monday, I can't remember what I'd done. I'm like, did I even shower that whole weekend? I can't remember nothing.
Well, don't beat yourself up if you weren't able to because you were sick.
I could not. When I tell you I was like you the second I stood up, Mr. Burns, even to go pee, it was a battle to go pee.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I think I caught it as well because I started getting symptoms too. Like I started getting a fever. I couldn't smell nothing.
Yep.
And I had diarrhea.
The food tasted strange, right?
Yeah, it didn't taste the same. And I believe I had diarrhea. When I tell y'all, when I had to go to the bathroom, you know, I tried to play it off because, you know, I don't like going to doctors. But I tried to play it off. It felt like somebody had took my legs off. And
Homestead answered me.
I couldn't hardly move. Like I know. Well, basically, I'm not offended if I feel like somebody took my legs off, considering I have cerebral palsy. I don't, you know, but for real, that's how I felt. Like I couldn't hardly move. All I wanted to do was sleep. I would probably wake up like for 5 minutes, and then
look, you see,
I go back to sleep.
See, Homestead says that she wasn't eating, but she wasn't nauseous, but everything I looked disgusting. Yeah, you see? Ooh. It messed with your palate. That disease messed with everybody's palate.
I thought the cough was one of the worst things. I coughed relentlessly for the first 5 days.
What?
Yep, my fever went down relatively in like within that weekend, but like I coughed relentlessly, and off and on I'd still catch the chills.
The chills.
In my whole natural life up until 2022, I'd never had any flu-like symptoms. Growing up, I only had bronchitis. I never caught in my life the flu or pneumonia. COVID was the first time, and it kicked my butt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I know when I had it, like I kind of felt like I had it because when I tell you I was hurting all over and I did not want to get out the bed to use the bathroom, every time I would sit down or something like that, I would feel some type of way. Yep. Like it hurted for me to walk.
Yep.
It hurted for me to eat. I didn't even eat up all my food, and you know I love food. I'm a big bag.
Right.
You know I love food, and for me to eat one or two bites and like I'm full.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I'm like, oh no, this ain't me. What's going on? I said to myself, I hope I get the feeling better before I go to this interview next week.
Well, it wasn't 1 or 2 bites. It was more like 3 or 4 bites. But yeah, I just
that's how it was for me. I'm like, oh, this is not me.
I wouldn't eat the whole hot dog. I would just eat half the hot dog.
For real?
Yeah, that's crazy, right, D?
I wouldn't eat all my chicken soup.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
You're trying to be nasty.
I tried to play it.
That's D. D nasty.
No, that was you, Mr. Burns.
No, that was not me.
Yo, D. Stop being nasty, D.
No, wait a minute. Why you have to direct you eating half a hot dog to me? Like,
What?
I don't even like hot dogs.
Nah,
Man,
nah.
And
I
I'm
thought
Question
it was
though,
serious.
nasty.
So I wouldn't wish that COVID on my worst enemy.
that
That
cold fed was horrible.
it was horrible. I had it twice.
I think
The second time wasn't so bad that first. And ooh, watch the people who took the boosters. Because I didn't take the shots like you. That booster knocked some people out there.
Oh, fuck. Oops. My bad.
uh-oh, what happened, D?
What happened?
I dropped all my ice and my little fruit punch juice, Minute Maid juice.
Not the
Oh,
fruit punch juice. Oh,
why
are
you
you
got to drop the
serious?
fruit punch, man?
Come
Man,
on, D.
Come on now.
it was. I did not know it was at the edge of my dresser. It was my last little bit.
I'm trying not to laugh, man. But yo, the fruit punch juice?
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna laugh. That's your fruit
Hey,
punch
come on,
juice.
It's
Professor.
okay. I got the
Don't laugh,
Sprite.
Professor.
I got the Sprite.
Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
okay. Oh, let's show that Sprite again.
It's a Sprite Zero. I picked it up by accident.
Can I see it?
It's Sprite Zero.
Oh, yeah. That's impressive. Okay,
The
yeah.
point is, you gotta take that COVID seriously, though.
Don't play with the COVID.
Yep, I
Mm-mm.
found out too.
I lost 3 family members with that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I
lost.
think I lost one family member that I didn't really know that well, but my grandma's funeral became a super spreader because a lot of us got sick after that day. My aunt couldn't call me to see if I made it home safe to Washington because she was, I don't remember if she was throwing up or what, but that
Oh
whole
man.
weekend, just like me. And she got vaccinated with both vaccines. And
I don't understand that.
it didn't make no sense. She was fully vaccinated shortly before it happened. It's like, how the heck did that happen to her?
It's like, how does that even happen?
She had both vaccines. That's what didn't make no sense. I'm like, how is it that you got both them vaccines and you still caught it and could barely move?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I went ahead and got the vaccine because I was working at the grocery store food giant. They told us that we had to get the vaccine in order to keep working there. Let me remind you, I have not missed a day of work in my life at that grocery store. And I was like, I ain't got time to lose no money. I need that money. So I took that vaccine. The first time I took the vaccine, I was okay. But the second time I took that vaccine, I started shivering. I started shaking.
Oh,
I
I
went,
heard.
I went to bed early, and I went to bed at 8 o'clock that night, and I woke up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock that morning, and I was debating, and I was like, do I want to go to work today or do I want to stay at the house? I was like, I don't want to be here at this house. Let me go to work because I ain't want to be around people.
I agreed with the truckers in Canada who didn't want to take it, especially given now that between that incident, I knew when that happened that Trudeau was going to have to step down sooner or later. So the fact that he finally
Didn't
just
he step
stepped
down
down today,
today?
yes, he did. They're just letting, he's just going to stay prime minister until they vote in his new, what's his name? Truckers are mostly in their truck isolated. So
Right.
how are you gonna spread that fast? And even so, they can jump out of their truck, put on a mask real quick, then jump back in their truck and get back on the road.
Yeah.
So you want those people sick and off in the middle of nowhere by themselves driving and taking their chance with that shot. I always agreed with the truckers on that. I'm like, nope, just get some hand sanitizer and call it a day and pray God. Because when you're driving that big truck by yourself and you took that shot, you ain't that close to hospital sometimes.
No, you ain't.
I always agreed with the truckers in Canada over that. He wanted to have some arrested, have their bank account suspended. Trudeau took it. You didn't know that? Trudeau took it too far a few years ago. And I said
Yeah, he did.
I said when that happened, I said sooner or later they gonna get rid of Trudeau. He done become too much of a problem because the trucking industry hasn't automated yet. They still need those guys. What was you about to say?
I was gonna say I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Homestead says I have to break away and go wash and comb my daughter's hair. Tomorrow's the first day back to school after Christmas break. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I hate to go, but it is getting late and I have to be done by 11. Oh, okay. Before her daddy gets home. Yeah, I know how he gets.
Okay.
He be mad about everything. That man be mad about everything. Oh my God.
Stop saying that. That's
Yeah,
her
it's true.
husband.
It's true. She's the one that says it. Yeah, he does. When she has the camera with her while she's filming, he got mad because she got close to him with the camera. He got mad. Oh damn.
Yeah, I warned my husband when the camera's on so he can stay out of hot. If you notice when I did that cookie review during
Yeah.
Christmas,
Yep. All
you
I
could,
saw was the hand.
yep, you can see and get a good idea of how he is, but he don't want to be on camera, and I'm fine with that.
Right. My wife can't stand it. She wants nothing to do with the camera.
Neither does my
She
husband.
Yeah. No camera. When I even when I do voice screen calls, whatever things are called,
Yep.
she hides.
It's
She
good to have
hides.
a spouse that way because then people will start taking their crap out on your significant other. So
Yeah.
if you want to just do your stuff and leave them out of it, it makes things. I noticed Brandon don't even put his wife on. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. Doesn't. I never got to see Vegan King's wife either.
Yep, I know she's around and she's supportive though.
Right.
Mrs. Vegan, I like her though. I love his wife. She's so nice.
She be in the background chilling.
I've been planning today, trying to contemplate which museum I'm gonna go to for you next.
Yeah. Go to them. Go to the museum.
I don't know if I want to go to the Undersea Museum first or if I want to go to the Naval Museum first. They're
I'm
both
telling you
Navy museums.
now. Oh,
The
I,
Undersea Museum is 7 minutes from my house if I cut through the back way.
what?
Yeah.
That's close.
Yep, that's very close. That's why I used to volunteer there sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For
Oh,
their
that's cool.
for their Discover E Day, E standing for engineering, helping kids build robots and stuff like that.
You never did submarine during your time in the Navy, right?
They didn't let women own subs until 2010, and I got out in 2007.
Oh, okay.
I'm happy though, because when you go on a sub and you go underwater, you are not allowed to be on your cell phone the whole time.
What? How many months are they down there for?
They can be down there for 2 straight months easily.
That is crazy.
That's why I picked an aircraft carrier, because it's a surface ship. And you have to
Right.
get qualified to be sub because you can't have any mental issues for obvious reasons.
Oh, they would never take me then.
Yeah, me either. So anyway, on an aircraft carrier, it's so open you can go into spaces and call your family and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, no, I can't be on no submarine. I'm not gonna be underwater like that. And I'll know I'm underwater. No, thank you. I've had some
Yeah.
submariners that I worked with on shore duty tell me how whales think that sometimes that those submarines are like sexual partners, and so
What?
they'll beat up next to them trying to mate with them.
No way.
It takes some whales a while to realize that that's not a whale.
That's like me with my blow up doll.
No,
Here we
see,
go.
no,
Here
not
we go.
no. Back to the submarines.
That's all I heard on that
Oh,
last live.
that's pretty
About that,
crazy.
about
So they
that
push up
bomb.
on the subs.
Yeah, they push up on it like they think they're gonna have a mating ritual with it, and it takes them a while. Some of them a while to realize it's a sub.
That must be scary. They bump into it.
I heard submariners say the first time they do it, it'll scare you. But remember, they got that periscope. So then once you see it's a whale, it's like it is pretty scary because a whale is that's a ginormous animal.
Yeah.
You'll think something hit the ship or
Yeah.
like you accidentally got hit by or hit a underwater mountain. But no, it
Yeah.
be most of the time it's a whale.
Oh shit! I'd be petrified.
Yep.
Mhm.
Some Titanic type shit.
I ain't
Damn.
getting on. I told him I'm glad we didn't have to get on those subs when I was a female. Now they're the first submarine that was made with females in mind just decommissioned like a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're gonna make new subs for men and women to go on. I'm like, I'm glad I did my time. That's a no for me.
Have you gone to rough seas?
Oh yeah. You know, I almost got myself killed one night with a rogue wave because the
Ooh.
aircraft carrier, you can open the hangar bay. And I
Right.
was walking, and for some reason, some inner voice told me to take my sweet time. That
Real.
wave came whoosh. I said, you know what? Let me turn around and go back to my office. I counted my blessings because
That was your conscience.
that wave would have carried me over and I'd been gone because that was shark infested and sea snake infested waters going towards
Oh my
Australia.
God.
Yeah,
Oh
we was on
Lord.
our way to Australia. I'm like, mm-mm.
Oh Lord.
I
That was
said,
your
Lord, thank you for letting me live. Them rogue waves that'll come through the hangar bay, that sucker was huge. It would, and I sat there petrified. I was within seconds of being swept out the sea. I'll never forget that.
Was it at night?
Oh yes, too. It was pitch dark, but the skies are beautiful going towards Australia. I'm gonna tell
See
you.
all the stars.
Yes, it's just beautiful.
that was your
Wow. Rogue
that was your
wave, man.
conscience telling you.
Yep. Something told me to walk slow because normally I walk. If I had walked any faster, that wave would have took me out to sea. And was nobody around, they wouldn't know I was gone for a while. I've been drowned and already bloated somewhere or
Yeah, you would have been
taken by.
bloated.
Yep, something.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been bleeding, so you wouldn't have attracted too
Yep,
many
true. Because
predators.
it would only be bloating, not bleeding, so they wouldn't attract it by the right away.
Yeah. Even though at night, that's when they all come up to feast, to eat.
Yep, they do.
That's crazy. What do you think about that, D? Being on a ship at night and some big ass wave. That's a big ass wave because the carrier is big.
Yep.
Didi ain't getting
That
no
thing is
fun.
coming up on the deck.
There was another time when I was stupid enough to walk behind an F-14 aircraft.
Oh, Didi
Oh
But
ain't getting no
Lord.
fun.
when it was
It
in
was
the middle, you know how it blasts in the back and that
yeah.
air can blow you over. And some chief got me, and you better not ever do that. I'm like, okay, my bad. But I was a stupid kid, and I'm like, yeah, that could have killed me. I might have not wanted to do that.
What about when you're in a front when you're in the front of that thing and they start that thing and those turbines are going and sucking you right up into the engine.
The worst one was when I worked, because I worked the night shift. That's why I was up at night. I was one of the few sailors that chose the whole cruise to work the night shift.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time where before we even went on cruise, the first scary thing that happened on me on the flight deck. This arrogant ass pilot, of course, you know they're all naval officers, took off in this weird ass way where instead of going up, his aircraft leaned to the side of the ship down by the water. You talk, I
Yep.
bet he was scared shitless. They got him out. They got him out of the aircraft safely. But I think he got a chewing out for showing off.
He was he already on the deck and he was leaning?
Okay, an aircraft carrier, okay, the bird is taking off, right? That's what we call instead of, because the arresting gear did something, maybe he wasn't showing off. I do remember it could have been an accident. The arresting gear, instead of letting go of the craft to go to the air, it clung on and shot him.
Oh shit.
Yep. So he hung off of the ship as it kept moving, and he could see the water at nighttime glistening with the moon. But the arresting gear still had his aircraft held for a while. So then they called man overboard. Everybody had to go muster with their respective groups, and they got him out of the craft, and then somehow managed to bring the craft back up.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
What is this guy doing? This guy's like flashing me or something.
I told them when I came in the Navy, don't give me any job that I have to be on the flight deck. Because at the time, I was only 88 pounds soaking wet. I couldn't gain weight for nothing. If one bad wind blew, I was going overboard. If you get behind those aircraft and you ain't paying attention, the wind coming off of how they blow the wind itself will knock your butt straight off that boat.
Man, you see me getting flashed?
Yep.
I'm getting flashed over here, man. Some truck driver in front of me is flashing.
If you go overboard, it takes the boat 3 minutes to do a full rotation to go back to get you because it's such a big boat.
Right. That's how economies are. Economies are like aircraft carriers.
Yep.
You do something now, it takes a long time for the economy to reflect the decision that you made. Why the hell is this guy flashing me?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's just weird, the flashing.
Oh Lord, I don't like that.
I think they want to give me.
Yeah, I'm going into the office tomorrow, so I ain't gonna stay on for too long.
And I'm about to get ready and get my bed fixed. I'm about to take me a nice warm hot bath and have me a nice hot cup of coffee or tea.
I just took a nice hot bath.
Did
no
you?
Soap because I'm waiting for your
No,
soap.
you stop it. I told you I'll start making it this weekend. I just needed this migraine to let up. It was terrible.
Yeah. I gotta, I wonder, what is this guy trying to, one that's flashing me. You see that shit?
Why he
Is
flashing
it that?
at you like
I don't know. I think he's got hot dogs with mayonnaise on it. And he wants to.
It's rumored that the government may let us all off on Thursday to as a sign of respect for
for Carter.
Yeah.
What happened? Yeah, Jimmy Carter did pass away, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
He was 100 years old.
Yep.
Next to him and no, the other one don't count. Just because he got pleasured by Monica Lewinsky, that still.
Man, I don't know. Lord have mercy. I didn't think you remembered that. I thought you was too young for that.
Oh,
I was a teenager when that happened.
Oh, I remember.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
No, she's not. She's not the one.
No,
he was like, America, I'm so sorry. I had no relationship.
I'm sorry I got caught.
I'm sorry I got caught. I
was told that when he was the governor of Arkansas, him and Hillary Clinton wasn't no joke dropping them N-bombs in front of their staff.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
People been exposing the Clintons for years, and the press would just cover it up. It don't shock me either that Joe Biden just gave her the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
probably.
I understand why he gave it to Denzel and Ralph Lauren, because those two have been around for 40 plus years. I understand why he gave it to Magic Johnson. Hillary Clinton.
What she needed for? What she do?
That's what I'm saying. What didn't she do? That's the question to other people.
She ain't do it right because Monica had to do it. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, y'all. Speaking of that, I watched the interview from back in the day, And it was when Hillary Clinton, it was in the 80s or the 90s, because you can tell it was in the 80s or the 90s, because you know the women had that little curly hair. I don't know, was it a wig? But you know how they had them big hair back then. So
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton had this big hair. Whatever Hillary Clinton said, soon as she said something about her husband and was denying the allegations or something, soon as she said that, something from the ceiling came down and fell on them just about. She was like, "Oh, Jesus, Mary, Christ." I'm like, don't play. Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but soon as she said what she said, she was like, "Oh, Mary, Joseph, Christ," about like some from the ceiling just
Wow.
fell, and maybe there was a
That's
sign saying, "Don't be lying." There probably was a sign saying, "I see you lying." There was a sign.
that was a sign.
There was a sign.
Okay.
I don't like Hillary Clinton no way. She ain't never done nothing to me. I don't get. I just don't.
She ain't never done nothing for you either, huh?
Yep.
She ain't done nothing for me or anything. Bill Clinton, on the other hand, he ain't done nothing for me either. But
She was a warmonger.
She
he
really
was.
was. And then
Yeah, she
called
was
the
a warmonger.
Republicans out on that. So of course Republicans are warmongers. But you talking about when you come in the office, we gonna stick it to the Russians. I'm like, that's not a good idea, Hillary, but okay.
That was a
Okay.
personal thing she had with Putin because when people revolted in, well, I don't know if it was a revolt, but the people of Russia, they were up at arms about something. I forget what it was, but they were mad about it and they took to the streets. And Putin was highly upset because Hillary went and launched some kind of campaign of propaganda, dropping leaflets and stuff like that, and inciting the people of Russia. And ever since then, Putin despised Hillary.
Okay, that's what she did. I knew she did something. I just didn't remember what it was.
That's what it was. That's what it was. She had a campaign where she was dropping leaflets inciting the people of Russia to
Mm.
continue protesting against the government. And that triggered Putin because Putin was in East Germany when the wall came down, and he suffered a traumatic event because the people after the wall came down, people flooded into East Germany, and he was like trapped.
Oh.
Yeah, so people revolting like that's a trigger for him. And she
Speaking,
went ahead and yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of the Clintons, I watched this video. It was in '93. It was the year was 1993 that this video was out. It was Christmas time, and Patti LaBelle had to perform for the Clintons at the White House. It was something for Christmas, and she was like, "Where are my background singers? Next card, next card. I don't know the song. I don't know the song, girl." You is a legend, and you don't know the damn Christmas song. You don't know this Christmas.
That's
Come on
crazy.
now.
Hey, Michelle. They didn't know the Christmas song. What the hell's going on?
She like, and this Christmas, next song, next song, next song. And she's like,
You know who made
woo,
that song? You know who made that song?
Donny Hathaway.
Donny Hathaway was a musical genius. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Donny Hathaway was no joke. When it came to music, he was a prodigy.
yeah, Donny Hathaway made that
Singing
song.
with Roberta Flack.
Roberta
Roberta
Flack.
Flack lives on 72nd Street and West and Central Park West. Same building that John Lennon lived in.
Donny, ooh, John Lennon died a horrible death. One of his fans unalived him.
Yep, I was a baby. That was the 1980s. That happened within weeks of me being born, I think.
Ooh,
I
You're
forgot what month.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I
And then that
remember
same time, Mount St. Everest out here burst.
that thing blew, huh?
Yep, May of 1980.
That's
y'all,
crazy. I
y'all know, y'all know what's y'all know what's silly to me,
What?
and what
what's
I
that?
still don't understand to this very day. Everybody knows Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah.
Tell me why her damn crazy ass of a damn husband decides to take a damn crow and bite his damn head off. I
I
was
thought it was a
Dang.
bat.
it
Yeah, it
was
was
a
a bat.
crow. Oh, it was a bat. I thought it was a
It was a
crow.
bat.
It was a
Yeah.
bat. Ozzy was very high.
Oh.
Everybody know
Hey,
Ozzy.
Miss
Yeah,
Queen.
yeah. Ozzy Osbourne was high on a lot of stuff back then. I ain't saying
Yeah.
it was right. I'm just saying that man was super high.
Hey
Walking
Miss,
pharmacy.
hey Miss
Yep.
Queen, son. Is that right, Miss Queen, son, kiss?
Michelle and Miss Queen Sunkiss just came in. Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Michelle says, "Nice to see you up there, Professor. I was worried about your migraine the other day." Yeah.
Yeah, I still got it. It's
The
just
professor had
subsiding now. It was
that thing wasn't even a
terrible.
migraine. That thing was a Urgrain at that point. That thing
It
was
was.
next level.
It was terrible. I was sensitive to light and everything.
D, do you get migraines and get sensitive to eggs?
Ooh,
Why you messing?
ah,
Yo.
I don't like eggs, but I just
I
don't
was
like
just
the taste
curious.
of them.
Since y'all talking about eggs and mayonnaise, I'm gonna have to make me an egg salad sandwich. I'm just getting that craving now. I'm just getting that feeling that I'm gonna
You,
need to make me some egg salad.
you ain't gonna make it before you go to bed tonight, is you?
Oh heck no, I'm gonna go and hit that sack. I already
Oh,
took my shower and everything. Screw that. We ain't doing that tonight. I've been gassy trying
I'm,
to
I'm, I'm
Oh man,
sleeping.
could you imagine?
Yep.
Imagine that blanket just puffing up every
Puff it
now and
up.
then.
Yep. Yep.
That
Look,
thing, yo,
That'd be right
yo.
insane.
I would just cover your husband's head and just give him a Dutch oven. That's it.
I know, right? Fortunate for him, he's on vacation this week.
Oh, he is?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's chilling.
he's
Oh,
not
I
there with
know.
you. Is he there with you?
He at his man cave right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Brandon
Y'all,
popped in. Brandon popped in.
y'all
What's
in
up,
y'all
Brandon?
own little space. Hey, Brandon.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying about to give. I'm
It's
about to
crazy
make.
because my brother did I don't know what the hell that was called. That's not a Dutch oven. He 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 spread his cheeks and put his asshole right on my nose and then blasted off.
Ooh.
Somebody did that to me in kindergarten too. I kid you not. I was just laying there looking up at the clouds, and a kid came and farted on my face. I'm not lying, for real.
Make you smell
Why
somebody
are you
shit.
laughing, Mr. Burns? That was
Yo,
traumatizing. He was an
I'm
overweight
like,
kid too. Mr. Burns, why are you laughing?
Wanna
that's
sm-
horrible. That's
But
horrible.
you
I'm not laughing at
laughed.
that.
But
That's
yes, you
horrible.
no,
that,
you was
that, that,
laughing.
that's a
Good
damn
Lord.
shame. Having to smell somebody damn shitty
Sure,
ass.
because that choked me like, ooh.
Oh man. Uh, hey, I think that was a turning point in my life when my brother did that. I think that's when
Oh,
everything.
your
Yeah.
story is real too?
Oh, it's very real.
Oh
Oh wow.
hell
That's
He
so
he was
mean.
he had been deployed and he came back and I was sleeping and he took the covers off and sat on my face. He spread his cheeks and sat on my face
So did
and
that
then
fat
ripped.
kid. Yeah, so did that old fat kid. He sat on my face with his fat cheeks.
no. Better,
Yeah, and ever since ever since then,
Good night, Michelle.
night
better. Good
Michelle.
night.
Ever since then, my life changed.
Is he still mean like that to you?
My brother is insane. My brother is.
Okay,
I'll
define
put it.
insane. There's levels to insane.
Okay, let me put it to you this way then. When my brother walks through the neighborhood, the drug dealers scatter and hide.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll leave him alone. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, I
he's
been not
out
miss.
there.
I
You
been not
think he
missing
got
him
that?
then.
Yep. Did he get that from your father and your
I think
grandmother?
so.
You suppose? Oh
I
wow.
think so. Yeah,
So
I
he's the
think
one
so.
that caught the gene. Oh, that's so
Ooh.
No, not
sad.
just him. Not just him. He's not the only one that caught the gene. I got a sister that caught the gene.
Oh
I
Lord.
got two
It's
sisters that caught the gene. Two
one of
sisters that caught the
one
gene.
of them got the high ranking military son.
Right,
Oh
right.
yeah. You talk we that could be a whole nother story for another live. Oh, she is
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
she's.
something else. Ooh.
Listen, when your son is being interviewed by a commanding officer, and you're telling the commanding officer, "No, I'm okay with this basic training stuff. This is better than home." You know, shit is rough. You know, shit is rough. Okay, Marine basic
Yeah.
training, and you're saying, "No, I feel right at home." Yeah, yeah.
I know them drill instructors was pissed off when he said that.
They must have been.
I got in trouble at boot camp once, right before the week before I graduated, when we had battle stations.
Damn, so close. Oh my God, so close to finishing boot camp, and you get in trouble.
What happened is during battle stations, they come in and see you, and you're simulating that you're in a war zone, and you got to
Yeah,
crawl through rocks, and the laser can't hit you. You get 3 lives. If you lose all 3, they set you back and put you in a different company. I was having too much fun, and I wasn't supposed to. And this one
right.
RDC chewed my ass out, and I was like, "Oh well, whatever." It was fun to me though.
Okay,
I
but you
could.
got through it though, right?
I sure did. I'm like, "What you mad for? I passed the test." As soon as I passed the test, he want to get the curse. I'm like, "Oh well, I got through it, boo boo."
Sorry.
With the gas mask, I knew I was going to lose a life
Oh,
with that one. So I only lost one of my 3 lives, and I made it through boot camp. I was not supposed to be having fun in that battle stations, but I was. How them lasers come at you, it was so cool. It felt
that
like it,
gas.
it felt like a video game. But that gas one though, that sucks. It wasn't
That
as
gas.
bad. It ain't as bad as the first gas test, though. I've seen people, I only got a runny nose from it. I've seen people cry.
What
I've seen
happened?
people throw up, long
You
mucuses
know,
running.
You can unplug.
and
I
then I
ain't no
become a
problem
correction
calling.
officer, right?
Right?
And you got to do you got to do that pepper spray every year.
Every year?
Every year you got to do that damn thing.
Nobody got time for that.
That thing ain't no joke. Every year you got to stand there, tell them your name, your number, and you got to keep your eyes wide open because
That's
if you don't,
bull.
they're going to splash you with some more. So while you're talking, the 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 supervisor already has the can right in your face. So you don't know when he's gonna squirt. So you're up there with your eyes wide open. Yeah, you're talking like this. You're like this. Yeah, officer such and such, 9653633 class whatever.
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
did I have to get what? Tased? No,
Taser.
no, we didn't get tased. Cops do that when they do their when they do your when you first go in. They just tase you that one time. But in corrections, nah, you get sprayed every year in training. Every year you gotta go through a training, and that's every year. You gotta sit there, and snot is coming out. Some people get nauseous. You can't see shit. Your eyes are burning. Everything's burning. Your ears are burning. Your nose is burning. Your mouth is burning. Your butthole is burning.
Burning.
Everything is burning. Listen, and then after you get squirted, they have you do certain tasks because that's what happens in a real life situation. When something jumps off in a unit and the supervisor has to come in and start, because they're the only ones that are allowed to have it. So when they come in and start spraying shit down, everybody's coughing and gagging and officers and so, but you have to be on point because there are some inmates that aren't affected by that pepper.
It don't
So
bother them. Yeah.
no, so it might bother you, but it don't bother them, and they start approaching you, getting ready to kick your ass. So, yeah, you got to be ready to fight and
There
defend
was some.
yourself.
I was in high school in my junior year, I think, or was it my senior year? I don't
Hmm.
remember. And I was having lunch with some friends at the time. Some cute boy liked some girl at the table. I knew it wasn't me. And in the
Hmm.
cafeteria, just walked by and did a walk by with pepper spray.
Oh.
That's the first time I expect. Oh, I'm sitting there choking, and then I could barely eat my food after that. I'm like,
Yeah. You can't breathe with that stuff, man.
sure can. I'm like, oh, what just
Yeah.
happened? That was a scary experience.
Yeah. It's a terrible feeling. And you got
Yep.
to do that shit every year.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Anybody got time for no job like that? Your face too pretty for that.
Oh. Yeah, let me tell you. And then when you're in the county jail, oh my goodness, they spray often. They spray that place like it's like they're spraying roaches or something. Because there's an yeah, because there's an incident jumping off every day. Well, multiple incidences. All three shift. No, more one first and second shift, but not so much third. But the first and second shift, what? Oh my goodness, spray here,
Wow.
spray there. You can't eat, you can't shit, you can't do a damn thing without a code going off. That shit is a pain in the butt. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
Yeah, man. They hit certain codes. Your coworkers and your supervisors, they do not want it. When there's a code associated with a staff member getting assaulted, you better cut that log and start running. Don't even think about wiping. Just get the hell up, put your pants up, and start running. That's it. They don't want to
Oh,
hear nothing.
wow.
Oh yeah. You could be eating your food, chilling. You got your food laid out. You got the mayonnaise on your food, and then all of a sudden, code goes off. You got to get to running.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, yeah. It's something. And the crazy thing is that
Uh,
the average lifespan of an officer
with the
that
heat.
does
Yeah.
that reaches retirement or
Right.
that's able to retire from it, average lifespan after that is 5 years.
I can believe that.
Yeah, average lifespan. I've gotten phone calls from plenty of coworkers that have dropped already. I didn't do the full 20. I did 10. After my mom passed on my 10th year, and I started getting anxiety attacks. I said, you know what? I,
Yes,
I
time
think
to
I better.
go.
Yeah, it's time to go. Because if not, I might lose it and do something stupid. Because in there, um, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're doing a tour, and this is when I was in the maximum. Let's say you're doing a tour, and you're up on the upper tier, right? And
Right.
you're as far away from the control officer as you can be,
Right.
and the control officer gets assaulted. Now at the maximum, there was no protection against the population at the
Oh.
maximum. Yeah,
Oh.
you had a desk. There was a wall in front of the desk, but the doorway, there was no door.
Oh.
And you could just walk right up and assault the staff member. So if you're on the top tier doing in the middle of a tour and somebody assaults the control officer, which did happen to a not it wasn't just a fellow staff member, but it's somebody who I had a personal relationship with.
Right.
Um, I don't know how many, like 80 stitches in the head or something like that. Something crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, she got smashed. She got smashed real bad. Well, that she had no other choice. She had to take a medical retirement from the beating was so bad. She's the second female that I know that got into something like that. But going back to what I was saying, let's say I was in the unit with her as she's getting assaulted, right?
Right.
They were
Right.
they were stomping her out. They were stomping on her head and everything. So let's say I run to go defend her. Now the guy that she was with, he also got stomped out. So they
Oof.
both got stomped out. So when something jumps off in a unit, the doors get locked. You ain't leaving that unit. So if it's more than one inmate and they have weapons,
Right.
you're gonna have to deal with that as long as you can until the cavalry comes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're locked in there. You ain't going nowhere, and it's 50 and it's 50-1. That's the ratio. Okay,
Oh. Which
so you're in the
means they
top.
could kill you.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. So you're in the top tier, and you see it jump off at the desk. You start running down there. Let's say, for example, the inmate has a shank, a knife, and they're stabbing your partner up. Right?
Right.
They're stabbing your partner up, and let's say you're just a few feet away. They drop it and put their hands up. Don't make the mistake of tripping and falling on top of them,
Oh.
because that's your ass.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your ass, and the department is about to smoke it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. There were officers that I worked with that a portion of their paycheck was going to an inmate.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy. So imagine that mixed together with all the things you get to see in there that you have to suppress. You have to suppress that. If you're going to go to work the next day, you have to suppress that.
Oh.
But your brain still has that in there. It's in your
Oh.
subconscious. You put it
Mm-mm.
aside, but your brain tucks it in your subconscious. Now,
Mm-mm.
your subconscious mind is playing that movie all the time.
Mm-mm.
So what happens is that while that movie is playing, your internal organs are going through it because you got adrenaline rushing through your organs when you're not even doing anything to cause it to go through your organs, because that movie's playing in the back of your head.
Wow.
So every day that you go into this environment, you have to suppress some of the stuff that you've seen, because if not, you're gonna you're gonna draw that stuff in your direction, right?
Right.
So once you park in the garage, that movie's playing even while you're at home, right? The people that you see that get stabbed up, how they get stabbed up, how they get jumped, and all this other stuff, how officers get jumped and stabbed and raped and all kinds, graped,
Great. Yep.
and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, that stuff gets played in your subconscious over and over again. So when you come into work, yeah, that movie's playing. So when you're doing your tour and you're up in the top tier, yeah, that movie's playing where your fellow officer got grabbed and tossed off the top tier onto that cement floor. Okay, that gets played in your brain all the time. You know,
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, it's like I guess you develop PTSD, right? Uh, so your body's always I would imagine. Well, a war environment is more intense, right?
Right.
But this one, you take that intensity and spread it out over a longer period of time, and that's what it is.
Mm.
So yeah, so your internal organs are getting tore up from the floor up, and these people die of heart attacks, cancer, all kinds of stuff because yeah, that adrenaline is kicking.
That reminds me, in our shipyards out here, a person
Yep.
who's a rigger, you
Uh-huh.
got 3 to 5 good years if you do a 30+ year retirement. And really, it's well known that 6 months you can be gone. Remember, I
Yeah.
told you I had a mentor here that wasn't
Mm-hmm.
a rigger. He, in January 31st of 2024, he retired.
Yep.
The day before Valentine's Day 2024, he had dropped dead.
Oh shit! What?
13 days of retirement, 13 days of freedom. After 30 plus years, I'm like, I ain't letting nobody stress me like that. Nope.
Yeah, no,
No, I'm
the
good.
there are jobs like that. I
Yep.
know corrections is one of them.
Yep.
Once you're out, you do your time, you come out. 5 years, a 5 year life expectancy after that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So once my mother passed, and it wasn't that just that she passed. I was going through a horrible, and when I say horrible, horrible divorce.
Is that the lady who had her titties hanging out?
Titties hanging out, right? Now, I was working on average.
DeAndre. DeAndre's like, what are y'all talking about?
Because I'm so lost. How many
Okay, so
times
let me.
you been married?
Let
Oh,
him tell
if
that story
yeah,
crazy, and then I'm
if I
gonna get up
say
off. Yeah, go ahead and
if
tell
I
it.
say and my wife hears me say it, she might
Never
get.
mind.
She
That
might
ain't
get.
for me to know. It ain't for me to
No,
know.
I can tell you. I can tell you in a comment on your video. Um, I'll let you know. I'll
Okay.
remind you that you asked the question, and I'll I'll go
Oh, my
on your
bad.
video and no, you're fine. Um, Now this woman, just to break it down, uh, I met this woman through my niece. Okay, my nephew's wife, and the deal was, and I had been I had already been separated from another one. So so here I am. I'm teaching salsa dance, right? I'm an instructor, and my niece asked me if I would teach this lady salsa dance. They're both studying English at some, I don't know, some community center or something like that. And her friend said that, yeah, she'd be interested in having me teach her. She met me. I still have my uniform on. And she's always referred to me by my last name because that's what's on my uniform. So before I started teaching her, we went over to her apartment. She had separated from her spouse. The story was that he assaulted her. You know what a caulking gun is, D?
I think I heard of it.
Huh?
Okay,
Yeah.
so a
Some
caulking
more
gun.
rags. Some quick
I don't know
washable
if you see
crisp.
like on your
All
window.
for your
If you look
rice.
at the edge
Stop.
of your window, you're gonna see like this white um
I know. I'm waiting for that. I don't know why.
it looks like
I'm about to
toothpaste.
check my mail for it tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's used to
I'll have to go
that's
look
used
it up, see if I can find where I put that receipt.
to seal your window, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So there's a tube, and you put the tube in what's called a caulking gun, and it has like a big trigger, looks like a big handle, and you squeeze it, and it forces the caulk, the substance, out of the caulk, and that's how you spread the material.
Oh,
It's
okay.
made out of metal, right? It
Mhm.
looks like a little gun, somewhat. So he busted her head open with one of those. That's what I
Oh,
heard. Right. That was
dang.
the story. That was the story. What nobody bothered to say is why he busted her head.
She probably was out of line.
She was way out of line. Okay, but nobody said that. That wasn't part of the narration there, right? They left that very important detail out. So when I go to her house, she's not dressed up. She knows I'm coming with my niece, but she's not dressed up, right? She's not made up. Uh, the house is super clean. She was cooking. Her kids were well maintained, right? So of course, I'm thinking, wow, this lady has her act together, right? That's what I'm thinking. And she's a churchgoer. Wow, that's impressive.
Gonna be the
I'm not
freaky
thinking about
thing.
anything at this moment, but I am impressed that she's a churchgoer. Her kids are clean, well kept. The house is in order, clean, well kept, cooking, knows how to cook, good at what she makes. And I think these are all great properties. Okay. So I gave her like 2 or 3 lessons, and um, I had to stop because I had a lot of other things to do. But I still kept in communication with her. This lady had told my niece everything about her, but my niece never told me everything about her. And after a year of communicating with this lady, I said, you know what? I'm gonna approach her. I'm gonna I'm gonna make it official. But before I do that, I go to my niece and his wife, and I tell them what my plan is. And I ask them, what do you guys think? You think it's a good idea? Oh, let me tell you something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. The man is what makes the woman. And because you are the way you are, definitely. Oh yeah. Oh, great idea. So we go to the justice of the peace to get married. And I go with her mom and her 2 kids. Now, mind you, I have my own son already, and he wasn't present, but we went to the justice of the peace. And I'm not lying, D. Check this out. I walked out with a completely different person than the one I walked in with.
Really?
Come, I'm talking about a 180-degree turn.
That sucks.
Damn.
It was like I went in with Dr. Jekyll and came out with Mr. Hyde.
Oh shit.
Right off the rip. Right off the
Damn.
rip with the disrespect. I was bugging out. I'm saying to myself, what the hell is this?
Wait, after y'all just got married? I mean,
Immediately.
wait,
We
she
didn't
got.
even we didn't even walk out of the building yet.
Oh damn. What the
I would get
hell?
home.
She must have had 2 personalities.
Listen, I think she had like 8 personalities. She was Sybil. She was, listen, the stuff. Okay, so the titties. So
Now listen, man.
so I get a phone call from my homeboy's brother. Well, he's my homeboy too. His son is in his late teens, and he told his father, and then his father called me, and he's asked me, "Yo, what's the deal with your wife?" Oh, I don't know. What's the deal? She sees my kid with his friends outside across the street, and she stands at the window with the curtains open and everything open with her titties out.
What the hell?
Exactly. That ain't nothing. Look, D. When I got back to my apartment one day, my next door neighbor, older Polish woman, I think she had the hots for me. I don't know, but
Like
all,
everybody
all,
did.
yeah, well, it's the mayonnaise. So
Stop it now. Now.
You ain't
so
right. No, you ain't right.
so she stops me. I'm walking up my driveway, and she stops me, and she starts cursing at me, saying, "Are you fucking stupid?" And I'm looking at her like, "Oh shit, what the hell did I do? Did I do something wrong?" I know. I mean, what? She says, "How the fuck can you do something?" She's never talked to me like that. But today was the day. She went up one side, down the other, and I had no idea why the hell she was doing this. I finally asked her, what happened? You married that thing? I said, oh shit, what the hell's going on? And this is before the titties, by the way. So she's going up one side, down the other. I'm saying, oh shit. Wow. What the hell? Like a few days later, I'm laying down, I'm trying to go to sleep because I gotta get up and go to work. And she's whispering my name, my last name, because she always referred to my last name, referred to me by my last name. Here she goes, whispering my name until I wake up, because I'm half asleep. I wake up, and I'm, what? And she wouldn't say anything. And I'm falling asleep. Here we go again with the whispering. I wake up, what? Nothing. And she does this over and over and over again. Like she's deliberately trying to drive me crazy. D, just so that you understand just how tight my schedule was. I would leave my apartment, the apartment to my own house, right? Because I had a multifamily. I had a few multifamilies. But the multifamily that I lived in, I occupied one of my apartments. So here I am. I'm leaving the apartment with my uniform in hand. I'm dressed as a civilian, but I got my uniform. In order for me to get to work on time for roll call, I would drive and literally change everything, shirt, pants, shoes, everything while I'm driving. That's how tight my schedule was.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'd be driving on the highway, taking off my sneakers or whatever the hell I was wearing, putting on my boots, putting on my uniform pants, changing my shirt into my uniform shirt. And after I park, tuck the shirt in, get squared away, get up in there, and get to roll call just in time with like a minute to spare. That's how crazy my schedule was.
Wow.
So to have this woman do that to me while I'm sleeping was bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. She attempted to poison my son.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. If it wasn't for her son telling him not to eat what she served, she probably would have killed him.
Oh, wait.
I'm glad you got away from that.
It was hard to get away from, too. It wasn't easy. I remember when I first laid down the divorce. Yeah.
This some lifetime type of shit. This some Lifetime movie network type of
He's
shit.
like, it was hard to get away from.
Yeah. It really was. It was unbelievably hard.
You probably had to make up lies to try to make like something.
No, listen, I didn't have to lie. Everything I had to say to the authorities was absolutely true.
Ooh,
and even with then, no, check this out, right? One of the things that made it difficult for me to be able to lay all that stuff down and separate was the fact that I was a state employee. Because I was a state employee and a correction officer at that, I guess there was a different standard for me. It was bonkers. DeAndre, yes. It's like a Lifetime movie. Yeah. Look, man, listen. I took a trip to Dominican Republic, right? I had to square away some stuff because of the house. Because of my house back in Dominican Republic. I had to square away some stuff. I get a phone call from her sister's aunt. Now, she's her sister's aunt because she's not related to her father. She's related to her sister's father, right? They have different fathers. That lady calls me and tells me, listen, you need to be extremely careful when you get back. I overheard a conversation that she had and I don't know who it was with, but the conversation was about killing you without leaving a trace.
Oh,
Damn.
oh,
Yeah,
good night.
yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, she crazy.
Oh,
crazy, crazy. I remember she used to tell me, uh, I'm trying to remember what exactly would prompt her even bringing up my mother, but maybe she overheard me speaking to my siblings or something like that, and she would just randomly out of
Yes,
nowhere
yeah.
say, "I hope your mother dies.
oh,
Oh, damn.
I hope your mother dies."
that was a piece of work, man.
When my mother passed at the wake, we had a specific picture of her at the wake. That was in New York City. I was living in Connecticut. When I was driving back on my way back home, she sent me a picture. That same picture that we had at the wake, she sent me that picture and laughed at me.
No, oh, I don't remember that part. Oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
why she
yeah.
hate you so bad?
I, that's everybody's question. And people always assume that I did something to her.
Which I
And I
don't.
never did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I never did. I was working, that was the point in time when she started doing some funky stuff. That's when I decided that I was just gonna focus on work. And I was working 93 hours a week on average.
Right.
So basically I did the trucking, I did the corrections, and I did the stock brokering all at the same time while I was managing my houses. So yeah, I was a busy bug.
Oh,
And I
wow.
kept it like that. I wanted, when I was taking the exam to become a broker, she used to deliberately amp up the music, start throwing pots inside the inside the sink,
Right.
deliberately making noise while I'm studying.
Oh,
Deliberately. And yeah, she listen, I had family members. Well, I remember the first time I took her down to a friend's house who was like a sister to me, right?
right.
We went to college together. I know her husband. I met her husband in college. I met her firstborn when he was 3. I went to the hospital by her bedside when she had her other kids. We were close like that. I could pop up at 3 o'clock in the morning without making a phone call, and the door was open. We were brother and sister, basically. I took her over to meet my sister. I'm gonna call her.
Right.
And after we left, I get a phone call from her, and she said, "What did you do?" I said, "What? What do you mean? What did I do? Are you serious? You didn't marry her, did you?" I said, "Oh shit, I did." Oh my God, she was she was coming on to her son.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
she was coming on to her son.
Ain't no damn way.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why you gotta be careful who you try to get it with. Cause let me tell you, they can be pretty, they can look pretty on the outside, but in the
But
inside,
D, but D, here's the thing. Remember, I told you I asked my nephew and his wife, "What do you think?"
uh-huh.
And his wife knew everything about her. She knew that she was more than trouble. That she was evil. She
And
knew
kept
that
it. And kept that
and
from
But
kept
you.
she
it
just but
and
she
kept
just
that.
But she wanted to leave that part out and let you experience that for yourself to find out for yourself. Didn't even try
I
to
guess
warn
that's what
you
she
or
wanted.
nothing.
No, there was no warning. There was nothing.
Wow.
I even stepped to my nephew asking him if he banged her or not.
Oh wow.
And I told him, listen, I don't care if you did, but if you did, I want to know because while I'm trying to divorce this nutbag, I want to have something in my corner.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Listen, I don't listen. Every woman I've been with, I tell them the same thing. Listen, if you got an itch and you need to scratch it, and I'm not around to scratch it, and you find somebody to scratch it, just don't change. Simple as that. I'm not gonna ask. I ain't gonna worry about that. If you get it scratched, don't change. Because the minute you change, I'm gonna know something's up. Then I'm gonna start asking questions. And honestly, um,
You was just
whenever
ready for
any
her to go.
well, her, yeah. But any yeah, definitely. Oh no, yeah. Vanish, be gone. Go, disappear, get out. Yeah.
She was on a whole nother level of crazy.
No, there's
Oof.
more stuff. There's more stuff. A lot of the stuff that she did,
You
I
don't
made a
see her around anymore.
see her around. No, hell no. As soon as when I was finally able to divorce her, she took the kids and went to Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's right. You told me that's your
Oh.
teenager's mom, huh?
Yeah,
The daughter
that's
that
my
don't want to talk to. Okay.
yeah. She don't want to talk to me. So um, so I haven't not I have no contact with neither of the three. I don't want contact with her for sure, but
Yep.
I don't even have contact with my kids. And
Oh.
she uses them to try to draw me in. That ain't working. That's never gonna work.
Yep. Walk away and find your peace. When they get old enough, they'll come back to you.
Come
Yeah.
on back.
Don't
I'll break it down. If
don't
you're
feel
brainwashed too much, hey, at least you heard a different side of the story, whether you want to believe it or not. But guess what? I got tons of people that could back up everything I say.
Yep.
Everything I say. The one trucking company that I work for, the head dispatcher, one time she asked me, "Hey, whatever happened to that crazy bitch?"
we
DeAndre ain't feeling this.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, tell
uh,
Ashley says so to come interview me. I got some tea for her.
look, I sure will, cause I stay on Ashley say so now.
Yeah, you
But
could tell her.
child,
Yeah, you could tell her. I listen with that one woman. I went through. Listen, if you ever get a chance, go see the movie Gone Girl.
I heard that movie is just
oh
weird.
yeah,
I never saw it.
Well, when you get a chance, see it, and then you'll understand.
Oof.
Because hearing it is one thing, but when you see that movie, you'll understand.
Oof.
Yeah,
if I see that movie, I'm gonna be like, damn, Mr. Burns told
she
me
used to.
about that.
Yeah, she used to pack my food for me.
She wouldn't be packing shit of mine.
Me.
No, she packed my food. I can't listen. I would keep listen. I was hey. I just keep my mouth shut. I just kept it moving
And
because
then dump
I didn't
it
know
when you
what
got away from
I
them.
used to dump it. I used to dump it.
Dump it
I
in
was
that
spending
garbage can.
what? Listen, I was spending a fortune on delivery. What?
Listen,
No,
ain't it?
but D, check this out. Check this out. She used to watch and record this series about black widows, women who used to kill their husbands.
There was a giveaway right there.
Yeah, right there,
Yep.
boo boo.
But that giveaway came in like the last 6 months I was with her.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That
Oof.
wasn't. Yeah. I was throwing everything. I wouldn't even share it with my coworkers, not even the ones I disliked.
Oh
Listen,
wow.
let me tell you something. You know what I would have done?
What?
I would have put the damn Angela Bassett Tina Turner on What's Love Got to Do with It when Ike Turner went to sleep in that damn hotel. And all I know, when Tina Turner went across that street in the movie Cars, I would have been like that.
Look how bad it is, D. Look how bad. When I the first paperwork I submitted, because I submitted like I made 3 attempts. My first attempt, I went and I filled out the paperwork, paid whatever I had to pay, and they told me that they were going to be sending her paperwork to the apartment. I said, "Oh, hold on a second, please. No, my paperwork, my paperwork. They were going to send my paperwork to my apartment." I said, "Please don't do that. Please send it to my PO box." No, we have to send it to your apartment. I said, "Listen, you don't understand. If you send it to my apartment, that woman's going to make it disappear. I'm going to lose the money. I'm going to lose the court date, and it's not going to go through." Well, too bad, because we got to send it to your apartment.
That's
Oh
stupid.
my God. Oh my
Crazy.
God. I went through that 3 times. 3 times, hoping that it would change when I go. Nope. Nope. All 3 times they had to send it to my apartment.
You'd be like, damn. You
But let
keep
me tell you how bad, let me tell you how bad it is in Connecticut with women, right? So I'm talking to a friend who's a bondsman, right?
Right.
So he goes and he bonds people out from jail. And we're talking, and while we're talking, he gets a phone call, and he says, "Hey, I gotta go. I gotta bond this guy out of the hospital. He just got out of surgery." Oh wow, damn. They don't give a shit, huh? They just no. But check this out. This is how he wound up in surgery, right? He got
Yeah, in a
into an
few
argument.
minutes, I'm gonna do 6 minutes and then I'm gonna log off, y'all. But keep going.
Okay, so he got into an argument with his wife.
Right.
His wife pulled out a knife and stabbed him.
Oh.
The cops show up and they arrest him.
Oh. Yep.
mm,
And she admitted to the cop that he didn't lay a hand on her, but that she stabbed him.
Oof.
what type of
And and
damn?
and and, and she didn't get arrested. He did.
Oh no, but he was the one that got
Yes.
victimized.
Mm, mm,
Yes.
mm,
That's
mm.
how it is.
Oh, see,
Oh,
I
brother got
know
Let's
I
say
got
shot.
you got if you got a what do you call it? One of those orders, those court orders where you can't come close to the person. What is that called?
restraining order.
If she got a restraining order of you, and this happened to this guy that I know, he was in the supermarket way in the back. She goes in with her friend. Her friend spots him, calls the cops,
Oh gosh.
and he got arrested. And he had
That,
no clue that she was there.
that's some damn messy shit.
Yep.
Messy and ignorant. You know what I tell you? Them the
That's
type of
ignorant.
people that like to keep up
Real.
shit.
Yeah. It's crazy.
See, let me tell you. Excuse my language. I ain't trying to take away from your story, but I'm just gonna go on and put this in if I may. When you be around a person that keep up so much shit, you can keep up so much shit that they immune to it and they don't even smell themselves when they around the shit. And that's the crazy part.
You don't smell the shit no more. It's
You can get
true.
it can be stinking, and they still won't smell it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I gotta admit this. I gotta admit this before the professor goes. I gotta admit to this.
Okay.
I know what it feels like to be uh I guess sexually assaulted. SA?
Essayed. Yeah.
Sorry,
Wow.
SA.
Essayed.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. SA. So I do know what it feels like to be SA. She was hanging everything over my head. My licenses, because I had multiple licenses, not just my stockbroker license. I had the lending for mortgages. I had that license. I had a few licenses,
Right.
and she was hanging that over my head. She was hanging my job with the state over my head. So I had to get it on.
Hey,
I had to get it on because if not, she was threatening to have me arrested and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm
that's how I had two kids with her. That's how I had two kids with her. Under threat.
Oh, wow.
so she basically blackmailed you to
Yes.
to engage in sexual contact with her against your own will.
Yes.
And knowing for a fact that you was not into it.
Yes.
Oh, I see. You never told me that part of it.
That
I
was
knew
yeah, no,
I'm
that was,
sorry.
you leaving out
yeah.
all the tea. Every
Oh,
time we get on
Lord.
one of these lives, you always be spilling out tea that I don't know nothing about. It's like I
They,
be knowing. It's like I found out new things about you each and every day. Is your name even Leo Gonzalez?
All right,
yeah,
y'all.
right?
I'm going to go ahead and jump off. Y'all have a good night. I'll catch up with y'all
Good night,
later.
Miss House.
Hey, good night.
Okay,
All
you
right.
too.
Good night.
Good night. I'm a
Good night, Miss
I'm gonna
House.
stay. I'm gonna stay on for extra. Whoa, where he go? He left.
Yo, what happened?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm a stay on for extra 10 if that's okay.
Yeah. No, you can stay on as long as you want. We got
Yeah,
Brandon in the house.
I'm a I'm gonna stay on for extra 10 because
Hey,
I'm gonna go on and get my bed ready and stuff, and I'm going to take me a hot shower.
Yeah, okay.
How you doing,
hey,
Brandon?
guys. I'm trying to get on this. I'm doing good, DeAndre. I hope you're doing good too.
I'm doing good, trying to stay warm. It's cold.
Yeah, I know. Up in Mississippi, man. Everywhere, other than
It's
here.
cold
Everywhere.
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to get on to say goodnight to Miss Helms. I woke up and I just saw you were on and been listening. But
Cray
if Mrs.
cray.
Helms, if Mrs. Helms still listening, good night. How you guys doing tonight? I've been listening to your stories, Solomon. You definitely led a very interesting life.
Oh, there's so much
Yeah,
more. Some people told me to write a book. They get on my case about it too. I guess I'm gonna have
No,
to do it.
yeah. I think you should. There's a couple of writers, a couple of. I'm driving. I'm gonna turn that. That was my the back light,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm
No,
gonna.
you're cool.
All right. Um, but yeah, it's yeah. They've got some interesting stories, and yeah, definitely you'd make a good book
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
include the time. I'm gonna include the time that I got essayed as a 5-year-old.
mhm.
Oh yeah, the tea's coming out.
It's too
Explain.
much tea. I can't handle no more tea.
Well, when I was 5, 6 years old, living in the Bronx, I was with a babysitter, and they had a dog. I was scared of the dog, so the lady's daughter, the lady's daughter used to threaten to have her dog bite me if I didn't do certain things. So she had me doing all kinds of stuff to her and her to me.
You were just a
Yeah.
baby.
Well, she was only a year older than me. I don't know where she got. It wasn't until I became an adult and I was thinking about that. I was wondering where the hell did she learn all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? I she
She was
Oh,
Hey,
probably
goodness.
abused herself.
okay, so then she had me doing all kinds of stuff,
Yeah,
and we
it's
got
unfortunate.
busted too. We got busted. One day we were both, well, who was naked? She was naked, and I was in the bed with her. We had the covers over us. I don't know how far up, but mom comes in, says, "What's going on?" And rip the covers off. She's naked, and I'm laying there next to her. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, she blamed me,
Oh
and the
yeah.
daughter said, "Yeah, it was him." What?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
how moms think. Were you a troublemaker as a kid?
Uh, I can't deny or confirm.
Well, it's like my mom found my little brother's pot stash under his bed one time. I don't know if I told
Oh
you the story or
man,
not. And she
the
says, "Why are
secret
you hiding your
stash.
pot?" So she comes to me and says, "Why are you hiding your pot under your little brother's bed?" And I said, "I'm not doing that." And
That ain't me.
my brother was saying, "No, mom." He was fessing up to it. He wasn't throwing me under the bus. He was like, "No, mom, that's mine."
Oh, he did?
But he was the golden child, you know. And she
Yeah.
just looked at him and said, "Why are you lying for your older brother?" You know, I still got blamed.
Wow.
What's he do? Is he
Totally honest,
threatening
and you
you?
still got it.
Is he threatening you? Is he? I was
Are you
like,
threatening me? TP for my bunghole.
wait. I got you. I got you.
There he is.
Are you threatening me?
TP for my bunghole. That's crazy. He was honest, and she still blamed you.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was the fuck up. You know, I was the
Yeah.
troublemaker. I was the one that was always getting into trouble. You know,
I guess I was wild, I guess.
out
That's
of
just
all
a
your
guess,
brothers
though.
and sisters, though, I mean, on a level. See, like on a level. I mean, I wasn't that bad. I was just sneaking out. I was, you know. But on a level, I was definitely the troublemaker. My brother was the straight edge kid.
No, my older brother was the worst. The worst
Yeah, I
ever.
heard some stories. Yeah, I was
Yeah, he
listening
was
tonight.
bad. He
I
was
was
bad.
listening tonight.
He
So
was bad, and he just got worse throughout the years. Yeah,
yeah,
he's listen, he's so bad, nobody in the family visits him, calls him nothing. Nobody.
yeah,
Yeah. If you hang out with him, you might wind up in the hospital or in a gravesite somewhere.
or jail.
Yeah. No, you ain't going to jail. You ain't gonna survive whatever he does. He does some crazy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know a few people like that.
Yeah,
It's
he's
interesting. I was just talking to someone today, and I'm like, I said I'm 50 years old, man. 50, almost 50. That's not an
hmm
old age, man. But over half of the people I grew up with are dead. You know,
right,
um,
right.
because we've just lived fast. And
Yeah.
it was just the type of environment. And just in retrospect, a lot of people don't don't have that environment or whatever. They don't live with it. They haven't been
No,
exposed to it.
no.
So when you talk to somebody about it, but I'm thankful that I'm alive, man. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. I made
Yeah,
it
you're
through.
thankful.
I made it through. I
Well,
didn't.
half your friends didn't make it.
Yeah,
That's
over
why I
over
don't I
half of
don't
them.
I don't darken my gray. I don't darken it at all.
Yeah,
Nah, this is like what do you call it?
second
This
chance.
is um no, not that wasn't the term I was looking for, but this is like a trophy of some kind.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because no, like you guys are hearing some of my stories, right?
Yeah,
There's some crazier stuff where I wouldn't have been here to tell anybody these stories.
yeah. Just
And
the one I was listening to. You got your wife. Not only are you going to the corrections where you're putting your life on the line there, but then
hmm
at home, and then she's sending you sandwiches that may or may not be poisoned. You know.
yeah. Oh, but even back home in New York, when some of the stuff that jumped off I don't even think that it would be a good idea for me to even share that on
No,
this
yeah,
platform.
yeah,
Uh, you know, because there are other people that could get incriminated with this stuff. It was crazy.
I think we lost DeAndre.
No, he said he was gonna prep his bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something about
Oh, there he
making an
is.
egg
I see him.
sandwich. Yeah, something about making an
Oh,
egg
in the
sandwich.
Dutch oven.
Yeah, he loves eggs.
I hate eggs.
What's that, D?
I don't like eggs.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, and Miss DeAndre in Mississippi. All right, when I lived in South Carolina, one thing that they did was when you went to a place and you got the chicken sandwich, they gave you the chicken fried chicken with the chicken thigh with the bone in it
Yeah.
in the sandwich. They do that there in Mississippi too?
Um. We basically do that our own self, the chicken with the bone, but it just be the
Yeah.
chicken breast. It just be the chicken breast or the chicken patty that they do at the
Okay.
restaurant.
The breastises?
Yeah, the breast. Yeah, the chicken breast.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about they've got the chicken thigh. They got a fried chicken thigh where they throw it on a bun, but
Oh,
the bone's in the
They don't
middle of it.
debone it?
They don't debone it. No, you get the chicken on a bun with the
Okay.
bone in the
with the
middle of the
bone
sandwich.
in it.
Earlier,
Yeah.
earlier we were talking about stuff that we don't tolerate with our food when it comes to food. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
something that's bones make me gag. Yeah. Bones make me gag. That's why I'm
Hmm.
careful about the fish I eat.
hmm
And I'm not, people serve like soups with chicken and fish, and the bones are all in them and all that. I start gagging. I can't eat it.
With me, my thing is the when they serve the shrimp with the tail on it. You know.
Oh, you don't like that, huh?
No, if you're gonna serve it, you're supposed to eat it with a fork. You know. What the hell? If you can't eat it, don't. My chef had a good idea or good way to say it is if you can't eat it, don't put it on the plate. You know.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that
And
makes
that's a good
sense.
theory to me. You know.
That makes
I go by
sense.
that too.
Oh man. Yeah, bones, me and bones, I don't know. Bones in my mouth? Yeah, no, it's for some reason.
That's too much.
Yeah, no, it makes me gag. I gag. Yeah. Behave yourself, Brandon.
I'm behaving. I'm
Okay.
behaving. You got me sober for a change, man.
Wow.
I'm just waking up.
I'm
Nice.
I'm about to go ahead and get myself ready for bed and everything. I didn't want to
Yeah.
I didn't want to be rude and interrupt, but
No, you're fine, D. You're fine. I brought you some tea today though.
I appreciate the tea.
Yeah.
Overflowed my cup, but
What? Okay,
yep.
no, but there's more. There'll be more.
But
There'll be more.
Hey, DeAndre, you
Nope.
have a great night, man. Stay
thank you.
warm.
Thank you. You do the same, and you too, Mister Solomon. I'm
Stay
gonna
fresh.
thank you. Thank you. Thank the both of y'all. Thank
Stay fresh and keep it moist.
you. Yes, indeed.
Stay away from those eggs.
Oh, most definitely. I don't eat them. Y'all
All
have a
right,
good
D.
night.
Sleep well.
You too,
I
bud.
will.
Yeah, Brandon, man. Bonkers.
Yep.
It's bonkers. Oh, I almost had the phrase. I almost had the phrase. I almost had the phrase. So my grades are they're a testament. They're a testament.
Uh-huh.
Not a testicle. They're a testament. My grades are my grades are a testament to my surviving certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
I
fact that you're
won't.
here. Just the fact that you're here.
Yeah.
You know, it gives a passing grade. You know,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
the fact that both of us are. You know,
Yeah.
so it's very
It's
interesting that you had so many jobs. Are you the type of person that if you get a job, you don't like it, you just move to the next one?
No, I usually get kicked out. No. All right. So I.
Me, I'm just gonna give you an example, and then you can go from there. I've
Hmm.
walked into jobs where by lunchtime I said, "Nah, fuck this place. I don't like it," and
Oh,
have walked out. You know, the
yeah.
very first
No.
day.
Corrections. I left. Right. I left because of my mom's passing, and I
Yeah, but you
started
were there for 10 years.
10 years. But then I started developing some anxiety attacks. So there was, and I don't know
Yeah,
if the time would come where I would lose my cool and do something that will get me jammed up. So I said, you know
yeah,
what? I think I better leave. I've been in
yeah,
trucking since 1998. I haven't stopped trucking since 1998.
yeah.
Um, yes, I
But
did
you're a
get fired
broker,
from
a
a couple
salsa.
of trucking. Huh?
You're a broker. You're a salsa
I was a broke
instructor.
salsa instructor, martial arts instructor.
Uh, that's what I'm getting at. It's.
The martial arts, I left, never went back because I suffered an injury at work. Uh, I had my big toe was bent backwards
Oh,
with
fun.
uh with an electric
Sounds like
jack.
a good time. Yeah, sounds like a
Yeah.
good time.
Oh, yeah, that was a fun time. I mean, I was wearing boots and everything, and I felt the crunch. And when I took my boot off, I saw some blood on the sock. And when I took my sock off, I saw my thumb bent backwards the wrong way. So I snapped it back in place because I had two more deliveries to make. I finished it, went back to work, told them what happened. So I had to go to the emergency room to cover my ass and theirs. And they did the x-rays and I had two broken toes. But I went to work the next day. Fuck it.
You can do for a broken toe.
You can't
You
do
know.
anything. You can't put a cast on it. You can't do anything.
No, you just wrap it up and call it good.
They gave me some high powered painkillers, but I'm not into that. So I just took
Yeah,
aspirin and went to work the next day.
that's how a lot of my friends got.
Got hooked.
Oh, excuse me, 1 minute. Happy, what's
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
brother? How's everything? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Seems like it's you just picked up. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, take it easy. Hey, it's good seeing you. Always. Take care. You too. I'm back.
Welcome back.
There's Solomon.
Welcome back.
Did I?
Wow, wow.
Yeah, I fell asleep early and I woke up. And it sucks to
Are
wake
you
up because what's that?
sorry. Ah,
No,
are
yeah.
you is your sleeping pattern thrown off or something?
Oh, it always is, man. This week I got probably about 3 hours of sleep last
Oh, okay.
week. A night. Um Today, yeah, my sleeping pad's my day off. I slept until about noon. I went to bed at about midnight and about noon, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's gonna regulate again. It's just that this last week, Christmas time, New Year's, all that other stuff. I'm working
Christmas.
until I'm
Yeah.
working until, you know, 10 o'clock at night every night. And it's just freaking crazy, you know.
I'm checking something out in
Just
the market. The market. If you're from New England, that's how you pronounce it. Market.
gonna pack the car.
The car. You gotta pack the car. Yup.
Yeah. Now my mother was born in Maine, up in Northeast Harbor. You know, just
Oh, she's
by
up
Bar
there.
Harbor. Yeah.
Bad habit.
So Bar Harbor.
Bad habit.
Yeah.
You do know
You know.
that. I imagine you know that. That Maine wasn't one of the original 13 colonies, right?
Yeah. Correct. It was owned by I don't remember who it was owned by. I think
Massachusetts.
France.
No, it was part of Massachusetts.
Oh. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Didn't
was
know
part of
that.
Massachusetts. So, uh, as a state, as an independent state, they weren't part of the 13 colonies.
I remember that. And Florida wasn't either. I mean, Florida was owned
No,
by Spain.
right.
Um, and I think St. Augustine was the very first city that was
Very first
colonized.
European, very first European city on the mainland. Yep.
Yes. Yeah. And it's
Yep.
neat because, like, when COVID happened, my daughter was a safety patrol in the school. And normally they take them to Washington, D.C., but because of COVID, um, they took them to St. Augustine instead.
Oh, look
So
at
I have
that. Okay.
one daughter that went to the Washington, D.C., and one that went to St. Augustine, which was interesting.
Oh, yeah, that is interesting.
The way that they adapted to everything, you know.
That is interesting.
Mm.
Gotta love it.
Yeah,
The
and you've
nuance. The
got
nuance.
yeah. I mean, I know you've driven through here and whatnot. Have you ever been to St.
Many
Augustine?
times. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so St. Augustine is a very interesting city. I worked there once. One of my jobs that I had was installing basketball equipment,
Oh,
basketball
okay.
backstops and bleachers in schools, and new schools being built,
Noise.
and in old schools. But it basically meant that I traveled on Monday. I'd get in the work truck with everybody, and
Yep.
you know, sometimes we were in Central Florida. We've even worked in Southern Georgia. You know, Key West. First time I visited a lot of places because of this job. I was 19 years old
How's
at the
Key
time.
West? I've never been to Key West. Is it pretty?
Oh, Key West is amazing. It's an awesome city. It's very unique. Um, it's beautiful. Number one, the atmosphere is like thing. You know how New Orleans is its own little thing, and nothing you can't
Yep.
compare it to anything.
Right.
It's like that with Key West. You know, Key West is its own little thing. Um, it's beautiful down there. It's great. It's very free and open. Nudity is you could walk into a bar, walk into that, and it's just a very open.
Super close to
Nobody
Cuba,
really.
right?
Oh yeah, if you're a good swimmer, you can swim there. We have
Who
actually
did
one
that?
of the we got,
Diana Nyad did that.
what's that?
Diana Nyad did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely it's only like I don't know how many miles, but
50, I
no, I've
think.
had
50 or
actually at my club. I get the washed up boats that they abandon on our beaches sometimes,
oh yeah?
where they make the yeah. It's very interesting. I got a few pictures of one boat that washed up. It was a Russian motor on it, so it was interesting. So we knew it was from Cuba, wasn't from Haiti,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yep.
But yeah, it's actually in my club they
Is that
have
where most Cubans arrive through? The Keys?
anywhere around the South Coast. Um, because I'm in West Palm Beach, and in Palm Beach actually is where the ocean is, and that's where the boats wash up sometimes.
Okay.
They're little
That's
homemade
fun.
boats, and it was very ingenious how they did it. They did they took the there, is that better? They took the
Yeah.
frames from houses, the metal frames
Yep.
for walls,
Yep.
and then they basically just wrapped them up with a tarp and then filled the entire thing with the foam insulation,
Oh, no
and
shit.
they made this boat out of that. Then they stuck a tractor motor on it with a propeller that they pulled through to the bottom of it, and it was just a homemade boat. They didn't even have a gas tank. It was just a hopper where they were pouring the gas into the top of it, you
Really?
know? Yeah. But it washed up on our shore, you know?
Yeah. I would imagine you need a lot of courage to put
Oh
that thing
yeah,
in
big
the
time.
ocean.
Big time. One of the books that I loved was a documentary about it, or a guy. It's a biography about a guy who they had. It was called Operation Pedro Pan. It was where
Pedro
right
Pan.
before.
Yeah. Peter Pan.
Yeah, it's where they evacuated a bunch of children from Cuba right before Castro took over. You know?
Yeah. Pedro Pan. That's Peter Pan. Pedro
Yeah, yeah.
Pan.
And basically, it was called "Learning to Die in Miami," I think was the name of the book.
Jeez.
But it was a
That's pretty
great book
morbid.
because the kid. Well, no, he was basically uplifted as like a 5-year-old or 6-year-old. But the whole book is a documentary on how he perceived going to America and being in America for the first time. You know,
Oh,
and
that
he was
should be
down in.
interesting. Yeah.
It was very interesting because but from his perspective, like in Miami, he looked out the window wherever they had him. They flew him in the middle of the night and stationed him in Miami, and they had like a whole setup. The army had a whole setup, and
The
when he
Cuban
woke up the
Army?
next, what's that?
The
No,
Cuban
the
Army or the
United
American
States.
Army?
No, no, no. The United States Army that it was evacuating all these children, but via
Okay.
helicopter. You know, and when he woke up in the morning, he was in Homestead, which is no longer a city here because it got blown away by Hurricane Andrew. But it
Really?
was a lot of, yeah. Um,
Oh, wow. I didn't know that happened with the Homestead.
yeah. We used to have a city called Homestead here, but it just
Yeah.
got so
Just south of
demolished from
Miami.
Hurricane Andrew. Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it's north of Miami. I'm not sure. I'm not
No,
100%.
yeah, it's south of Miami.
But
Yeah.
anyways, it got it got leveled from the hurricane that they
Wow.
just didn't even bother rebuilding it. You know.
It's non-existent now.
Hmm. But when the kid woke up, he saw the farms with the sprinklers going out, and he says, "Oh my God! In America, everybody's so rich that they even have fountains out in the middle of the fields." You
Wow.
know,
Look at that. Yep.
it was
Look at how he
his
perceived that.
perspective. Yeah, exactly. But it was nice. It was good seeing the perception of somebody coming here for the first
But
time.
wait a
You
minute.
know,
He must have came through after Castro then. If he's looking at it like that. No?
came through what?
He must
I'm
have came
sorry.
through after Castro if he's perceiving it that way. No?
No, he was. They had an operation called Operation Pedro Pan. That was a U.S. military operation that they did, where they evacuated a bunch of children right before Castro took over.
Okay.
So, this guy's probably I don't know how old. He's older than me, that's for sure. But he's telling the story of when he was 5 years old. You know,
Right. I'm gonna have to
then he
check
came
that
over.
out.
Yes. So I think it's called Learning to Die in Miami. So it's a great read. I listen to the audiobook. I listen to audiobooks a lot when I'm driving and stuff. So
Why that title though?
Um, I don't. I honestly
Learning
don't know.
Learning to Die in Miami. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
pretty funky
but
title.
his second book is he moved to Chicago. His second book that he did was called Learning to Live in Chicago.
Instead of
You
Learning
know.
to Die in Miami. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah. But it was
It sounds.
no, it's a very good book. It's not um it's actually an uplifting book, you know, of just
Hmm.
but it's just seeing things through the eyes of somebody who has never been to America before. You know what I mean? Is
Right.
grown up in Cuba
In
and
Cuba. Hmm.
you know, in that area.
My
So
sister-in-law's from there. She was born in Cuba.
yeah.
Yeah, and she
Oh,
uh she left with her parents when Castro came into the frame.
a lot of people did.
Yeah.
I got these I was working with these Polish guys up north one summer, and you remember the movie Scarface? They show the Cuban boats coming over. They actually show documentary footage of the boats
Yeah.
loaded with
Those
people.
those were the
So I,
Mariel.
I convinced I convinced these two Polish kids that Scarface was an actual documentary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is a
They fell for
documentary of
it.
Florida.
They fell for it.
Well, they did at the time. I mean, they did, you know. "Oh, I don't think that was a documentary, my friend." I was like, yeah, you're right,
Yes, it
but
was. Yes, it
it's a
was.
good movie. It's a good movie.
That was real. That was real. That's real life. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No, a lot
Those
of
those were the
I grew up. My
Marielitos.
best friends when I grew up, my best friends were you know, Puerto Rican, Cuban, you
Hmm.
know, at that time when I was a kid,
There
you
weren't there
know.
weren't too many Dominicans then, were there? No, I don't think so. Not in Florida,
No,
not yet.
no, not yet. Not Dominican or Haitian. When I got into high school, um, then they were more prevalent, you know.
Hmm.
Then I had some Haitian friends. Not Dominican though. I don't know, but it might be just
No.
my area where I was at. This is the school that I was going to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they weren't hitting Florida. They were coming to New York a lot.
Hmm.
New York was the spot.
Was it?
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my friends that was from Haiti, and he said that he didn't realize that he was in New York, and he didn't realize he went to Florida and didn't realize that there was a Haitian community down here. You know,
A big one.
because that there's it just it was in his own community up in New York, and I know because I know they got the Puerto Rican community up there. They got little, you know.
Hmm.
So over
Got the
here in
Dominicans. Yeah.
Miami, we got little Haiti over here. You know, um, you guys got all. I mean, New York is the epiphany of the melting pot, I guess you could say, of
They
the
got everybody.
where
They got
everybody
everybody
goes.
from
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah,
The borough of Queens and Brooklyn are the most diverse communities in the country.
yeah. But you know, the funny thing is South Florida is very diverse too, man. And I grew up with that. And when I go places that are not as diverse,
Hmm.
it's kind of strange to me. You know what I
It's
mean?
weird. Yeah. It's weird.
I'm not used to that, you know? Like when I went up to northern Michigan to work, you know, I didn't even see
Yep.
a black person. Didn't see. And
Yeah.
it's like I almost wrecked my car when I saw a black guy walking down the street. I'm like, "Oh wow." You know?
Let's take
It was just
pictures.
so yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It was like, "Holy shit,"
Nobody's
because
gonna
I was
believe
like
it.
it was just weird because I travel a lot, you know, I used to travel a lot for work, you know. Um
Yep.
but it was like I grew up in a very diverse
Right.
environment,
But
you
you
know.
but
So
you
for me,
were you found yourself in an environment where it wasn't so diverse.
Yeah,
And then when you
exactly.
saw something, when you saw something that would have been natural in your environment, but unnatural in somebody else's environment,
Exactly.
yeah, you
I was
freaked
like, oh
out.
wow. Yeah.
The hell is this? What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look,
Well, it was
we
funny
found one.
because I'm in northern Michigan. We're all shipped up there, and all the people are coming from South Florida to work up there. So there's 3 dishwashers that were Haitian. There was a cook that was um Spanish guy. We're all from South Florida, you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and only one of the Haitian guys spoke English, and I speak a little Spanish, and the other guy that was Spanish didn't speak any English.
Oh, so you
So
had to help.
we, well, this is what happened. We go to get our plane ride home. We're all riding together, same plane trip. We're still all going to West Palm Beach, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and our plane got delayed, and then it got messed up and this and that, and then I ended up being like the translator for our group. And I'm like, okay, all right, I can communicate with this guy in Spanish. The other guys don't speak a lick of English. And basically, all I could say is Fort Lauderdale tonight, West Palm Beach tomorrow. And they were like, in other words, we get a plane ride to Fort Lauderdale and make it that night, or we'd have to wait till tomorrow to go to West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were all like, tonight. It's like, okay. So we get
Because
down there.
tonight.
Yeah. So we got down there, and yeah, it was a mess. I called my parents, and I mean, thankfully my dad had like a big car because there was 4 of us, and we ended up doing a trip. They they met us down, and it was an experience to say the least, you know.
You got down and dirty.
But just to give them all a ride home and stuff like that, you know, from the
Yeah.
airport, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, none of us got our luggage. You know, we got that a couple days
No.
later. Right.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's an inconvenience.
Oh yeah.
That's an
That's why I
inconvenience.
everything you throw everything on your carry on, man. It's happened to me enough times where I'm
That's how I
everything that
flow, man.
everything I need is in my carry on. Anything that
That's
I
it.
could live without is underneath.
Don't take no more. I remember when I used to take trips with my parents, man. They used to carry like 100 luggages. I was like, yo, what's all this? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Every time,
It's
wouldn't
not
fail.
that's not necessarily gonna hit the floor with you. So
No, no. That was bonkers though. What am I doing here?
what are you
Man,
doing?
you're gonna freak out, man. You're gonna freak out. What I
I
got?
like to freak out.
Cold pizza.
When I worked construction, we would keep it on the dashboard of the van, and it would heat up.
Keep it warm?
It would heat up with the sun, you know.
Oh wow.
So when it was lunchtime, we go into the van, which is 1,000 degrees, you know, pull the pizza out, and
Not here. I'm biting icicles, man.
oh
I'm up.
Jesus, where
I'm
where are
up.
you at?
I'm near Chicago.
Jesus,
Yeah.
damn, I've seen videos.
I'm living those videos right now.
Yeah, Jesus.
And a storm came through. Yeah, trucks, cars, all in the median and all over the place.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the streamers I watch is in I think Idaho, and
Oh, they get hit. They get hit.
he was like, I got to call into work, see if they're open, and I don't know. But I saw on the news that 4 people died on their commute to work, you know, because they just froze to death, which is crazy.
The last
If
time
that
I
shit
was in
was,
Minnesota and they had that bomb vortex, a bunch of delivery people died FedEx, UPS, waiting on people, waiting on the door so that people can grab their packages. They froze to death.
Wow, that's insane, man. No
Yeah, that's
way,
cold.
Jose, for me. No way,
No.
Jose, for me, man. I'm like, like I said,
Don't feel
I
warm
went through
weather.
a lot of jobs. I went through a lot of jobs, and if I didn't like it, then I wouldn't be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've left jobs when I was a cab driver for a while. You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's other jobs that I've just walked into and just left. I was in construction for a long time.
Construction is cool,
Cooking.
but the type of characters that are working with you on construction, it can be pretty difficult to deal.
Oh yeah, people get into construction so they don't have to deal with people because their personalities. A lot of
I
times.
was I was a plumber's assistant, man.
Yeah.
I met some interesting characters while I was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it's true. People when they get into construction, they generally get into construction because they're don't want to deal with people. You know,
Hmm.
I'm just the opposite. I started working in the service industry. You know, as a kid because I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy I started as a server. You know, I
Hmm.
was a dishwasher. When I was
Damn, you
16.
just reminded me. I was a waiter at one time
Oh
at a
yeah,
restaurant on 116th and Broadway.
in New York.
116th and Broadway. Yeah, right across the street from Columbia University.
Oh, that had to be a busy place then.
It was busy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And now, how
It
was
was
your
busy.
experience as a waiter? How would you recap that?
Waiting tables was um, it was okay. It was okay because I'm a social butterfly.
Yeah, yeah, you got to be social to be able to do that.
Hmm.
Me too. Me too. That's what I was called by my family. Oh, Brandon's the
Yeah,
social butterfly.
that's what I was. I was a social butterfly. So I
Hmm.
understand. I understand you.
Well,
You know,
not a lot of people can do that. You know.
no, people are when it comes to business, people are the most difficult element in business. Dealing with people
Yeah.
in this industry, the trucking industry. Oh my goodness! If you ever stop by a truck stop down your way and you get into a
Hmm.
conversation with somebody at a truck stop, ask them what it's like to deal with truck drivers. Oh man, that is rough.
Are
That's
they
tough.
introverts as well? Generally.
They're introvert. Many of them are introverts and antisocial,
Yeah.
and they're rude, and they're a bunch of know-it-alls.
Yeah, I can see it.
So you start talking about cooking, and forget it. Uh, they're what's that personality that he has his own show, cooking show?
Ramsey.
Yeah. The truck driver
Yeah.
will yeah, he'll talk to you like he's Ramsey. So he's gonna tell
Yeah.
you how to cook.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
so while you were driving a truck, you were also a chef? No, but I know how to cook, and I could tell you. Yeah, they're like that. They're like that. Yeah. So if you tell them, look, this sauce is better made with butter than it is with sour cream. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't
Well,
know.
I happen to be a chef. You ain't no chef. You're a liar. Like, oh shit. Okay. Hey,
Hey,
cool.
Nice to meet you. Have a great day. That's
Yeah, yeah,
generally my
yeah. That's what you have to do. That's what you in this industry. Yeah, that's what you have to do with a lot of these guys. Just got to let them go. Just got to keep it moving because
Oh yeah.
wow, yeah, they can be difficult. They know everything.
Mm. Oh, one of the things that I wanted to ask you,
Uh-huh.
I forgot. Sorry, I'm just walking in.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go run up to the store. You said I
That
woke
works.
up and
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah. Well, you said you didn't have to get tased. So
No,
down in the over here, the police officers have to get tased
yeah, the police officers do, but
as
I don't
part of
think
their
they have to do that.
training.
Do they have to do that every year? I don't think so. I think it's just one
I
time when they're in the
think it's just
academy.
one time. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
in
why it
the
was
academy they
amazing to
do
me when you were telling me that you had to get pepper sprayed every freaking
every
year.
year. Every year. Yep, that's
That's
part of the training.
insane.
Yep, yep.
That's
And you
insane.
couldn't just stand by. No, they had to hit you in the eyes with that damn thing.
Yeah, direct hit.
Direct
Bill, I
hit.
carry out here. We've got a lot of wild animals and stuff. We get coyotes.
Mm-hmm.
We get people's dogs get loose. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I've been chased home by two Dobermans. You know, riding a
Ooh.
bicycle. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, they used to ride my bicycle, and yeah, it was not wasn't fun. Anyways, bottom line is I generally, if I'm going out, if I'm walking the dog or something, I always keep pepper spray.
Does it
We keep
work?
it by the door. It works on animals. Great.
Oh, okay.
Animals got
Oh,
more
it does. Okay.
sensitive than yeah, they're more sensitive
And humans?
than humans. Yeah. Um
Okay, I didn't know that.
oh yeah. Their sense of smell and their sense of yeah, pepper spray is an awesome deterrent if you're ever getting attacked by an animal or a bear, even for that matter, you know.
Really, a bear?
Um,
Well, how there was one guy who he didn't make it. He had bear spray and he didn't make it. The bear
well,
wasn't
see that
impacted enough. I guess he was too hungry.
yeah. Well, this is the thing is believe it or not, bear spray is less potent than human pepper
Pepper
spray
spray? Really?
because the pepper spray designed for humans is beefed up. The bear spray is they don't have
Toned
to
down?
they don't have to put some yeah they don't have to put so much irritant in them, I guess, because like I said,
They're
the
more
animals are
sensitive.
sensitive. Yeah. So just because you buy a giant thing that says bear spray and you think, oh, this will stop a bear, guess what? Human. I've been in an issue where I've seen somebody get sprayed where it doesn't even phase them. And you were saying something about it, and
Yeah,
I'm laughing the whole time. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, come on,
there are
I'll
cases
fucking eat
like
that
that.
shit. Come here,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I'll eat that shit.
So
And it's like,
imagine you're in that environment and you gotta calm the situation down and you bust out
yeah,
that spray thinking that it's gonna take effect and it doesn't.
yeah. All that does is all that does is escalate it at that
Yeah, you
point.
better get ready. Yeah, you better get
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
You better get ready. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, Brandon.
All right. Was good talking to you, man.
I love it. I love it when you come on.
Well,
I
thank
love it
you.
when you
Appreciate
come.
it. Hey, I
All
like
right,
to be
kid. So
on. I
listen.
enjoy the conversation, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I love it too. So listen, stay fresh and keep it moist.
Always.
All right, kid. Peace.
All right. Take care, man.
Hey, is this thing gonna? What the heck?
You got to hit the button. I don't know how to. I don't
I
know.
think I have to hit the button.
Yeah,
There
you
we
got to
go.
hit the button. Have a good night.
See ya. Good night.